start recording. Neato. Okay. What up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome back. Quick recap of last week's session here in Fantasy Grounds. The party woke up in the crypt, and after sleeping there for 8 hours, and discovered that the door had been rigged with like a tripwire trap, but you disarmed it and then fought off the bandits that were waiting for you to hopefully ambush you. You killed one and then took the other two hostage after they begged for their life, and tied them up and had them lead the way exploring around the crypt. And they were semi-cooperative to not cooperative as they led you to the celebrity region of the crypt, and you found the graves or the tombs of Tom Brady, the chair-making championship of Denaria, chair-making champion of Denaria, and Mgannet stole his championship rings, and you're all now currently wearing Tom Brady's championship rings as friendship rings. You also found Jeffrey Bezos's tomb, and then you also found the tomb of David Blaine, but there was no body. Whoa. Continuing through, there was also like a mysterious glowing wall that you realized as you were exploring around that needed to be broken. So as you continued exploring, and then at this point, you also found a map, and at this point, the bandits completely ceased cooperating, sat down and started singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, at which point Penaeus slit their throat because he couldn't handle such a terrible performance happening in his presence. You continued exploring the crypt. You found a map, and then you found a weird kind of torture room with like heptagrams all over the place that looked like there was some kind of necromancy magic. You also found a room that contained a bunch of glass bottles and gunpowder and the makings of basically like homebrew explosives. You all made some bombs and then used them to destroy the wall, which led to a control room of sorts. And you used this control room, which had different colored buttons that were associated with different colored rooms, and you opened the two main rooms that were locked by this control room. One of them contained just a stinky room full of half decayed bodies and a cremation station, and that room was not very deeply investigated. That was kind of stinky. And then the other room had all kinds of gifts in it. And right now we are in that room currently, where Irtok is holding open the door from the remote control room, while Elva and Penaeus and Mgannet are inside of this room. And in the room, what you found, Penaeus, you found a very interesting Elvish spellbook that you haven't really fully investigated, that I recommend you do at some point. You also found a slew of potions, many of which you know what they are, and some of which you don't know. But there were some potions of healing, something that looked and smelled like a potion of healing, but was in a different type of bottle, and then this green potion. Those two have not been identified, and I'm not sure who currently has those. We also found in that room a weird crystal clear diamond that has some sort of like a swirling moat of energy on the inside of it, and Mgannet currently has that. Lastly, and most importantly, there was an extremely hulking large suit of armor in the room that had a sword. And upon investigation, Mgannet noticed that it was shimmering and that it had moved a little bit on its own. So she stabbed it, and it proceeded to attack her, but missed. So currently, these three individuals, Penaeus, Elva, and Mgannet, are trapped in a room with a gigantic living suit of armor that is enraged by Mgannet and is attempting to kill you guys. Did I miss anything?
Let's just also make note that it rolled a nat 1, and that is the only reason that
I'm not
missed.
dead right now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mgannet rolled a nat 1 on her dexterity save, and then the Ghost Knight thing rolled a nat 1 on its attack. But yeah, so that's
Hands
it.
are sweating.
Is everybody in Fantasy Grounds right now and can see the map and is ready to go?
I cannot see the map.
You cannot see the map?
Can you put up? No, yeah.
We have the.
Well, we have
the dungeon map, but not the map that you gave.
The map of the map.
Oh, the map of the map. Okay, wait.
Right. I don't think I have any map.
Okay, you should have the map now, Penaeus,
Yep.
and then the map of the map, right?
Yeah,
That's gonna be
that map.
over here, and is now. You guys should all have the map of the map.
Got it. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
There it is.
And then I'll put that into there.
And we're down over here, right?
I just have a couple catch-up questions.
Yeah.
It appears as though in my inventory I have a scimitar. Scimitar. Is that a sword? Did I pick that up somewhere, or is that something I naturally?
Oh yeah, the curved sword from one of the bandits.
I gave it to you.
Wow, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't remember where that came from, but
okay, tight. Well, I've got it. So
no. I looted one because when we tied up the bandits, we took away all their weapons.
Right.
And so I took that sword and gave it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where are we at on the Susan's head of it all? Is that?
It's only been maybe like 30 minutes since you. No, you fell asleep with the disgusting head in the bag.
Holding it, clutching it.
Yeah, you can clutching it, sure.
Yeah.
You were cuddling it. It was
okay,
weird.
We've time passed only about 30 minutes
since you woke up. It's still that same day.
Okay, tight.
And
perfect.
Yeah.
It's still the same. The first day that we arrived, and
just 8 hours and 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, great. Thank you very much. I think that's
any
that's
other catch-up questions that we have here?
That's it for me. Also, just a heads up. It's unlikely, but in the case that shit hits the fan with this human demon child that now lives with me, I may need to just step away briefly.
Yeah, that's fine. Do what you need to do.
I'll just get up and step away so I don't disturb.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Great. So then, in that case, let's go ahead and begin with having Penaeus and Mgannet and Elva. You know what, Irtok? Why don't we have you roll initiative too? You're not in the room, but you.
Wait! I thought we were not going to roll for initiative. I thought we were going to run.
We still have to.
Yeah, it's still combat. You do
into battle to get out of battle. I think.
But I thought that since I didn't stab at the thing, I'm not necessarily in combat with it, and that I could run.
You can use your turn to run for sure, but you're currently in a combat situation. You're currently in a combat situation.
So,
yeah.
We just have to. I messed up. I have no acumen for dangerous looking things.
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, do I roll from what do I roll?
On your main thing. Hell yeah.
We go in an order, or should we just toss down here?
What's that?
Oh.
Nothing. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Fuck! My rolls suck.
Ooh.
I can't wait to die. Ooh, Penaeus, you and I, man.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Pretty rough start for Penaeus.
What did he roll?
We don't know.
Elva, not far
We won't
behind.
find out. We'll never know those numbers.
Where's Irtok at? I don't see him in this crypt.
Yeah.
He's in the control room holding open the door.
So the control room is like
in order to
ways away. Yeah.
But visually, I'm seeing like a totally different map than you because we're in different rooms.
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
It's bullshit.
But you guys can
You're
hear
just-
each other. It's not really that realistic, but whatever. It's the walls are very echoey and you're talking.
Oh, okay, good. He's lost.
That's pretty realistic.
Sure.
I've been in a lot of crypts before. So.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. We want to really stay with the
Yeah, audio's pretty tight in there.
Yeah. All right. So Mgannet, you're up first.
I would like to disengage.
Disengage. Yeah, go ahead and just move freely without provoking
Without
an opportunity
consequence.
attack.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start running down this hallway and yelling to Irtok to shut the door.
After we get out.
in 6 seconds or in 12 seconds.
We get out.
Yeah. So I'm running, I'm like, fuck! Irtok! In 12 seconds, shut that door! And I run out here.
Okay, you're running really far. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait,
5,
yeah. Hang
6.
on. I was here. Yeah, 1, 2.
Dude, how come your thing moves
3.
half squares?
Why does it do half squares? Yeah.
It's
Let's see.
really
1, 2,
There you
3, 4,
It
5.
does if
Okay.
you
No,
with the
you get
mouse.
6 squares.
I don't. I only have 25
Holy shit, you're
movement
not
speed because
fucking
I'm
outside.
little.
You're at the door. You're not out the
You're
room.
at the door.
Yeah, you're not outside. Irtok, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna say what?
Please say you heard us.
Okay. And then, yeah, you know what?
By the way, Irtok, you have the option to ready an action. If are you familiar with readying actions?
I'm not.
So what you can do on your turn is you can spend your turn readying an action, in which case you define some sort of a trigger for an action that you'll do, and then you basically defer your action right now until that trigger occurs, and then the action will happen then, even if it's not your turn in combat. So for example, here an obvious ready action would be, I'd like to ready closing the fucking door when these 3 people are outside. And then at the moment that they are outside, you can close the door despite it not being your turn necessarily.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Sorry.
So
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
It's a good plan.
So everybody has this option, by the way, to ready actions at any point. You can say, and you can ready a spell, for example, and say, once this guy gets within range, I want to cast this spell. But you can always ready an action. You don't need to do your action on the turn. There are risks involved, like if the trigger never occurs, or if you're knocked away from the thing that you're trying to do, then obviously your turn will just have been wasted. But that's that.
Yeah, so that costs you your action, right? So like.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like
All right.
would cost you that turn, that round.
Got
All
it.
right, great. So Irtok,
What?
yeah, what would you like to do?
Yes. Another question, actually.
Mhm.
If I think the answer would be no, but if I have like a spell that's a range of 30 feet, but they're not in sight, it says just within range, not within sight. Is that possible? Even though I'm not 30 feet from anybody, but
Right. Let me see.
And spells go through walls.
Probably
Right.
not. Which spell are you thinking of?
I'm looking at Bless.
Oh, at Bless.
Shared it.
What's up, dog?
It's not really super cool.
You need to play more video
components.
games.
do.
I don't really know how Bless would work, to be honest. So I think you would need to see them because you're blessing somebody.
Right.
You're like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious. I'm not going to be able to use it probably right away anyway.
Right. That's a good question and one to look up later.
I'm just going to go ahead and ready that release button action as soon as everybody is past the door.
Okay, cool.
And I'll end my turn.
So attempting to lock the knight inside? Is your idea with the ready? Okay, great. All right, moving on. Next up is Elva.
Woohoo! I'm going to disengage and run.
Okay.
You get 6 squares.
Yeah.
Am I on a half square
You
right
are
now?
on a half square.
So, do I need to be down up here?
That's fine. Yeah, that's just fine. Yep. Right. So you actually don't even need to disengage necessarily because you're not within attack range, and you can use your action to dash if you'd like, which doubles your movement speed, or do whatever other actions you want. But there are lots of options for actions besides attacking.
Okay, so I'm gonna dash.
Okay, cool.
I don't need to take my full dash. I just need to get out the door. And I have a 30 movement speed, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, am I out the door now?
You are out the door. Let me see. 1,
8.
2,
I'm gonna go out here.
5, 6. Yeah, you could go behind Mgannet, and then instead of, well, yeah, totally up to you. Whatever you'd like to do.
I just want to be up against the wall.
Up against the wall.
Make room for anybody else that needs to get out. You know, Mgannet also has to move back on her next turn. I'm just trying to stay out of the way.
All right.
I'm a considerate person.
That is considerate. All
also
right.
Just trying to get.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yes, while also cursing at Mgannet for. Bonus action to
damn it, Mgannet.
Mgannet, why? Why would you stab something that's glowing? Don't stab it. Look at it more. Maybe take a better investigation roll or something. Yeah, no, just figure it out.
You thought it was a dog.
You know, I still waited until someone else took a moment. I didn't say stab the thing. Jeez.
Penaeus, you're on.
That's my turn.
Great.
So apparently we're just running from this thing, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be in the area. Don't fight.
We're not planning on coming back in here to kill this thing?
We might, but we need to regroup. We're not ready. We need Irtok.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So am I within his so if I move away from this knight, does he have a chance to attack me? Am I within range now?
No.
Of him? No.
If I choose to do something to it.
Oh my god.
That doesn't open up an opportunity for him to whack me or something, right?
If you enter his attack range and then exit his attack range, on leaving his attack range, that provokes an opportunity attack.
Okay, great. Perfect. What I would like to do...
Oh no.
Here's
if anything but run comes out of your mouth.
Just hear me out. And am I able to run my plan by my teammates, or must I just act out what I'd like to do?
What's that? Sorry.
Do we yeah, I feel like we can talk to each other about what we want to do
before this thing comes and attacks him.
Yeah. So
his bonus action is to discuss with us.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to use Charm Person on this fucker, at least try, so that when we re-enter this room, he perceives us as friendly.
Ah.
How do we feel about that?
How long does charm last, and does it
stay
in effect if we leave the area and come back?
It is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. Charm creature. So here's the kind of flip side of it. The charm creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, however, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
So he's going to be pissed.
It becomes quite angry. So,
I think you should do what you feel.
Do whatever you feel.
I think I'm gonna go with Charm Person.
Truth, honey, live your truth.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna go with
But he'll still be. He can do that outside of what's the attack range is 5 feet.
Well, the range is 30 feet, so
his charm person is 30 feet, right? But
Yeah, so
he'll see won't be in attack
If
range.
it fails, you can still take your movement to try and.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
You can still run
So
away.
go for it.
I'll do
Okay.
that, and then I'm gonna bail either way. But I feel like it'll give us a nice little advantage when we come back in here potentially.
It's a cool idea.
If it works,
So
I'm down
go,
for
make
it.
sure that you target the knight, and then go ahead.
What do you describe to us how you charm
Yeah.
this?
It's like a dancing sort of finger waving action, and when he sees it, he's enlightened and he smiles potentially. That's kind of what we're going for.
Okay.
There's a lot of kicks involved. There's a lot of magic. I wouldn't really concern yourself with it. It's very complicated.
Glitter that came out of some pocket that we didn't know you had.
Yes, I have a stack of glitter that I just keep for a charm person.
So you're
How
gonna
do
attempt, you're gonna attempt to charm.
I'm gonna attempt to charm, and I grab charm person. Let me know if this is not the right. I'm pretty sure this is not the right thing, but I'm just gonna throw this out. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was correct.
You did.
Excellent.
You got it.
Cool. So you attempt to charm the knight. But it does not. It does not work.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah. Reason being, this is not a humanoid. This is an animated.
Oh, it's not?
This is a magically animated suit of armor.
A construct.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
interesting.
Not,
Okay,
it's
got
not
it.
a humanoid, so it failed its save. But
Okay.
It wouldn't have worked anyway.
It wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't have worked anyways because it's not humanoid. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good attempt.
All right, so
Humanoid. Oh,
I'm
so
gonna
we
get the
didn't
fuck out of
read.
here, right?
We didn't read the material.
2.
We can do our homework.
You can go further than that because diagonal counts as one square. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you've moved 5. So you have one
All right.
more if you'd like. 6.
Great.
Okay,
There you
cool.
go.
Now everybody's not out.
Yeah,
Mgannet is currently underneath.
Am I like
You're at the door.
I'm on
You're
the
in between
door?
You're like at the door, and nobody thought to. Maybe
Well, if
drag
I was
her
on a
or
half
pull
square
her out.
earlier in the right or wrong direction.
1, 2. No, no. You were. That's as far as you could have gone.
I was right here, yeah.
Can you do that? Can you
1, 2,
drag
3,
people?
4, 5.
Sure, you can do anything you fucking want. If you
But
wanted
does
to,
that
instead of
cost you,
using your
like, more-
action to cast Charm Person, you could have used your action to just pull Mgannet.
I don't deserve that.
She doesn't.
I feel pretty targeted. While I'm
See,
not
I
gonna lie.
didn't, and I didn't know that, or else I would have dragged
Yeah.
her.
We're learning. We're all learning,
learning.
for sure. You can suggest
I
and
would've
do
left your
literally anything at all, and I'll just
Okay.
let you know whether or not it's possible. But let your
What's
imagination
his
run
speed?
wild.
So, question: if let's say hypothetically, I wanted to drag Mgannet out of there, would that would cost me an action, or would that like decrease my speed, or like what is that?
Something like that, yeah. Dragging
that's
Mgannet,
weird.
I would say would probably cost you a little bit of speed, or if you
Okay.
gave her a shove as you were going, maybe that would be a some sort of penalty like that. I think dragging a person would cost some speed. That seems to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Like you're encumbered.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Good job, everybody. Good job.
I will be right back.
Almost
Excellent.
getting out. So the magical knight has plunged its sword into the ground in its attempt to stab Mgannet moments ago, and the sword is now wedged in the earth below. So it is going to, seeing you guys run, it's going to, while walking towards you, draw out its crossbow that it has. A freaking huge crossbow. And
Right.
it is going
No,
to
I'm behind you. It's fine.
take 2 steps forward and 1 step to the side. And it's going to attempt to shoot this crossbow and like go through Mgannet and pin Elva. In
my
this,
God.
Like, double headshot like thing with this mega crossbow.
Can it even do that? Is that even allowed?
I don't know. We're about to see. That's what it wants to do. We're gonna see.
Oh
Hold up.
my
Wait, what the heck?
god.
Okay, cool.
This is bullshit.
It might be bullshit. All right. So.
It's probably bullshit.
It's probably bullshit. We're gonna target Mgannet. And. It freaking misses. You guys are the luckiest couple. You guys are the luckiest adventurers.
Praise me!
There are. All right, so it's going to take one more step backwards, and it's going to then pull the sword out, and it's now wielding the sword. And let me just see, what else can I do? Nope, that's not helpful. And nope, that's not helpful. And
So lucky.
no, that's not helpful.
I did get so fucking lucky. I don't deserve to.
God.
Let me see. It
I
moved
trust you.
one,
Nothing now.
No, I'm a
two,
bull in a
three.
china shop. Is that the phrase?
Yes.
Okay.
So then it's going to use the rest of its action. 4, 5,
I wa-
6.
I wanted to say like a pig in an antique store, but yeah, that's not right.
I mean, both sound equally bad.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this night it's been sitting in this room for a long time. It just woke up. You know, it hasn't had coffee yet,
He's breastfeeding.
so it's just not attacking. You know, with the same kind of like chutzpah that it usually has. Mgannet, you are up.
That's slow.
Okay.
You can move. and
I
get
know,
away.
but I'm wondering if she's a little pissed off at this night now and
Not
wants to get one shot off before stepping out. Just to see if I can take him down a peg a little bit. Because then, yeah, if I just shoot him and then take a step, I'm still not in his attack range, right?
You're just barely not in his attack range.
Just barely not. So I can walk out after I shoot him and not provoke an attack of opportunity.
You can walk out before you shoot him if you want, whatever you want. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
You can, your movement right now is free.
Well, if we're just gonna run, we're just gonna be running anyway, and then shutting the door. Why not get a shot off
Sure.
Do your bow. Don't do the
before?
dagger.
Definitely not the dagger. Yeah.
Could
So,
still
yeah.
try and make friends.
How?
I guess none of us have.
We can talk to it.
But
That's
No.
a good point.
nope. I don't want to talk to
Do anything.
No.
You know what?
Do
Again,
anything.
she's humbled. She's scared. She's just gonna get out of here. She's like, that was a lot scarier than I thought. I'm a little scaredy girl. And I'm just gonna yell, fuck, 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 now, Irtok, now, and I'm gonna step back. 1,
And
2, 3, 4, 5.
great. And the door slams, and the knight, you can hear sort of shoulder charges into the back of these big doors. The doors closed. They closed so much slower than they opened. It was like, and he kind of did some swipes out underneath the thing, but he was just like a cat trying to get at like a bowling dart on the other side of a door, and he couldn't get it. And the door closed.
Oh my god.
So you guys, you're out
Does
of
it
that
close
room.
on his arm?
What?
Does it close on the arm?
No,
Okay.
that would be pretty awesome. No, the door just closes, and there's an enraged knight inside of that room now. And great, you guys are no longer in combat. Yeah.
So that definitely wasn't a dog. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little startled there. Whew. We everybody all right?
Yeah. Let's just go get Irtok.
We'll figure out what the heck to do now.
So Irtok
That'll
released the door, so now he's gonna walk over to the red button in his room.
Where is
He
he?
thinks.
Oh yeah. The
Is it down
no, the
here?
green button will unlock the door that you're in.
He's down here, I think.
Cool.
And then
Well,
all
he's
other
gonna hit.
doors
There he is.
become locked.
Opens all other doors.
All other doors are now locked. Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
So we're back at like the original state, except that this door is open.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, we went inside this room, and there was a lot of little like treasures and potions and stuff, and we were collecting them. And I went and checked out this giant suit of armor, and it moved a little bit, and it spooked me, and I might have tried to stab it, and then we almost all died. And now he's locked in there, and he's not happy.
Oh, I don't like being woken up either.
That's fair. But I think I don't know what should we just leave him in there or
Yes, I think we got everything out of there that we needed. Where I'm just fine with leaving him alone. What's the point?
Works for me.
right? Well, that was a brush with death. I'm not the most comfortable with. I'm a little humbled now. So maybe we just keep trying to find our way out of here, or do we want to like check out a few more things? I don't know. I'm pretty scared. I'm a little shaken.
We've explored all the locked rooms. There's still some things on this map.
that we haven't been to. I feel like my curiosity would just kill me if we left without checking out those rooms. So maybe we just proceed with a little more caution. Yes, I'm talking to myself. And check out some of that stuff.
Works for me.
All right.
I just roll my eyes.
Penaeus is startled into silent shock. He'll oh no!
Right.
Penaeus agrees. Sorry, Penaeus has been listening. I would really like to not go back into that room.
Yeah.
Neither would my little gremlin accomplice.
Hello,
Yeah,
child.
look at that
Oh.
little creature.
What's
We
that
just
thing's
pooped.
name?
This thing's name is Levi, but in this world his name is Leviathan, and Leviathan just shit all over our kitchen counter.
That's a great place for poop.
All right, so we're leaving this fucking thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. All in favor?
Let's go check which rooms so we went through all these on the right here. And we went to that big with the stinky room on the left. But we haven't been like to the upper left side, have we?
Or
Well,
these
one of
big
those
center rooms, I think. Did we?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. We've just been on that right side. Let's check out the center. We're the
Penaeus,
four
you're
best
good.
friends.
Are we four best friends?
We're four best friends, and we're going on adventures in a big scary crypt with giant
The
knights.
map says that there should be. Do we have the keys still to this room?
I checked to
Do you
see
have
if
the
it's
keys?
unlocked just by clicking it, or
You guys are gonna go into which room here? On the left?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it unlocks. Sure.
I assume it's okay
Ooh.
for us to just click
I
any
don't think it
doors
was meant
that
to
are
unlock, was
open.
it?
Nah, cause locked doors I can't I don't think I can control doors that open or don't open. I guess
Oh,
I could.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't
I might-
sure if you had set the doors specifically to be locked or unlocked.
No, I don't think I have that power. So I guess
Okay.
yeah, for now until I figure out a better way to deal with it, just let me know if you want to try opening a door and then I'll
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, gotcha.
It's totally
Oh.
fine. This one it wasn't locked. So it was just a door. So
Oh,
of
okay.
all the doors, that one was fine.
Great.
Cool. So
You
you
did
just
good.
see like bunch of freaking coffins in the weird box and a couple tables and barrels, and it's just kind of a room here.
And I inspect the weird box.
Yeah.
And
That's what he said.
Yeah. Do you want to open it,
That is what.
do you want to open it, or do you want to
I want to take a look at it first before I open it.
Okay,
I
cool.
want to inspect it again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you look at the box. It's right there. Do you want to like investigate the box?
Yeah. let me
Okay, go ahead and
investigate
roll
the box.
investigation then.
I can't roll these today for some reason. I'm struggling. What is
I
wrong
think
with
you
you?
need to move the map, maybe.
I swear I know how to play this game.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh God, why do I suck at investigating?
Yeah. So
I think this
Take your
box
fucking
is a dog.
blinders off.
it's a weird box. You investigate it, and you actually determine that it's not a box. It's a dog.
It's a dog.
It's a dog.
The dog
Yeah.
as well.
Can someone else come in and inspect this box?
Don't
Not
worry,
stab
I've
it.
got it.
Don't stab it.
I'm gonna take a look at this thing.
All right.
Don't stab it.
Yeah, sure.
No promises.
Oh,
So I'm going to investigate as well. Let's see. Do.
Okay, cool.
Go.
Great. So you investigate the box. You see that it is like cracked open a little bit. So you take a look inside. You take a look underneath the lid. You look around. Doesn't seem to be any kind of a booby trap. In fact, when you look inside, it looks like almost like a laundry basket. It's got a bunch of clothes in it, just like dead people's clothes.
I'm gonna jump in and start rummaging around for trinkets.
All right, you jump into you throw
yeah, I'm
the
gonna
lid
roll
off,
my eyes.
and Mgannet jumps in, and you're rummaging, looking for stuff.
Yeah, just seeing if there's like anything in the pockets.
Great. Cool. Then in that case, go ahead and roll a just make a Constitution check.
Oh dear.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Constitution, right there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So
Yeah.
so when you threw this lid off and jumped in, a pretty horrible stench kind of exploded out of it. And the discarded clothing of the deceased that's in there is kind of still covered in their like detritus. They're like, you know, their bowel movements and like their death rattle kind of like excretions. And with the Constitution check that you made there, you jump in, immediately puke, and then faint. And now you're unconscious in this box.
I'm not getting her out. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
And
it's currently
when she wakes up, she needs to stay at least
unconscious
30
in a
minutes.
box of
We sort of live with what she's done.
puke, poop.
You
and,
guys
like,
can just put the lid on and leave
I'm
me.
not getting her out of there.
Irtok is going to go over and try and pull her out.
All right, cool. Go ahead and make a Constitution check here, Tom.
Penaeus is going to pretend to help,
This
but
is-
he doesn't really want to touch her.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere near her. She needs to stay 30 feet away from me. I don't want to smell her.
I think now.
Yeah. You need a bath.
Oh my
Someone
god,
hose her down.
Irtok goes to help, pukes, and passes out. So Mganet's in the box. Irtok is slumped over the box, reaching in, but has puked onto Mgannet and is now also passed out from
I'm
the
covered in
horrible stench.
detritus and Irtok's puke.
Absolutely not
Oh
helping
my god.
Absolutely.
This is terrible.
So you guys are passed
I
out.
think Penaeus would like to sing them awake. He would like to go over and try and get them up because there's no fucking way he's dragging them out of this box. I feel like, you know, he might even pull out a pan flute, you know, and maybe try and wake them with the ancient song that he knows that might be able to wake them.
Ooh, okay. So, you know what? Make a performance check, Penaeus. See if this
Okay.
performance is so engaging that it rouses them from their disgusting slumber.
Yeah.
If you roll a freaking 1, you're passing out too.
I will.
No, I swear.
All right.
There
you go.
There we go. Penaeus to the rescue.
Never question the
as
fucking
usual.
pan flute, dog. Okay.
Never question the pan.
So Penaeus,
The power of the pan flute.
Penaeus pulls out 2 pan flutes, dual wields them, and then just does a quick like and then you guys wake up. You wake up. Mgannet, you have a lot of nastiness on you, and it's still really smelly. Do you want to continue rummaging through the?
No, I'm gonna scramble up and out of that box real quick and be like,
All right.
"What? Oh God, that was a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be."
Okay, nice. Yeah, and Irtok
Blech.
too. They're So I guess again, you did kind of like there was some stuff in the pants that were there, but you don't know what it was. So I don't know. Yeah, I think you didn't find anything in the pants. You
I
didn't-
puked and passed out before I could.
Yeah, and then just got the heck out of that box. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
done with that box.
All right, good job.
Neat. Please
Good
take
time.
30
Good
feet from
time.
me at all times. Thanks, Kay. Both of you. Well, Irtok probably. It's fine. He just kind of passed out over the top and
Your
vomited
talk is a
on
little
her.
dizzy. Doesn't like funky smells. Tends to puke when he sees other people puke.
Your talk is a big teddy bear.
Yes.
He is.
So he's gonna sit down on one of the coffins and just some deep breaths.
Nice. Take a breather. Do you want to put the lid back on the thing?
Ooh, yeah.
It might be a good idea.
Irtok did not do that. No.
Yeah.
I think maybe would it be possible for Penaeus to just take a look inside the box without jumping into it?
That's what
Maybe-
Irtok did, and he puked and passed out.
I mean, there's
Okay.
literally just puke in there now. There's like
It's
clothes.
just pure
covered in
puke. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
But like, someone's
yeah.
got to get in there. Is there like? Oh wait, hold on. Wait a
Do
minute.
we need?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think there's
I-
anything in this.
I just
Wait.
was a stupid little no. I don't think we need to go into this
Hold
box.
on.
I'm
Alright,
It's a dog to me.
You think
I
we're-
continue to think
Oh.
things are dogs.
Stop.
I would like
puking
to
on this
use-
dog.
I would like to use prestidigitation, which allows me to instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. So I would like to use prestidigitation to clean the box.
Whoa. Okay. You're
Use
not...
that on Mgannet, please.
Does that take a spell slot?
No. That's
It isn't.
That's a cantrip.
it's a cantrip.
That's awesome.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need you to do that on Mgannet, please. Thanks.
I'm happy to also use it on Mgannet, but I think the priority should be the box so that we get the things out of there, and then once maybe Irtok or someone else is rifling through, maybe Elva, since she's perfectly clean, she's not even looked inside the box yet. Maybe she could do some investigation.
Your
I
talk
already
is
did
additionally
investigation, and
going
it's a
to-
dog.
Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot.
Y'all literally, all I saw y'all do was puke on a dog.
And
Right?
your talk is going
You-
to cast guidance.
Hold up.
Help
I'm going
out
to.
with whatever.
Penaeus, you somehow added an additional prestidigitation spell.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot of prestidigitation to do,
I
so
fixed it. Yeah. Also, Irtok had something funky.
thank you.
Oh, Irtok, you have like powers with new spell there. I'm just gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, I'd like it if at all possible.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at action-wise, but I'd love to use it on everybody.
No, that's fine.
Just-
Prestidigitation is free, and
Great.
it's like such an easy spell for you. So you just kind of clean up and Mgannet real quick, and then you're gonna when you go to clean the box, like I think you can clean up the 2 new pools of puke, but I think that they are about a
Okay.
cubic foot.
Okay, got it.
Soil. The box is let's see, it's probably 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet, so 27 cubic feet total.
Okay,
So, yeah,
so maybe I just get the puke out of there.
you just get the puke out of there. The stench is still present.
Right.
But
Okay.
yeah. And Mganet's just like sitting next to the box at this point, just like chilling. I guess.
I feel like you cleaned also like I was dirty before I came in here. So now this is like the cleanest I've been in a very long time.
That's true.
And I'm just like smelling myself like, woo.
Can you just remind me one more time? Ability checks.
Yes.
If I can tell you just the context as well. Like I'm thinking Bardic Inspiration might give us a better chance of successfully investigating this box. Would that affect that at all? If I'm able to do that? Okay, great.
Yeah, if you wanted to inspire somebody to not throw up and pass out.
I also just
I would love to start
on you.
This box just be like.
This box is nothing. This box is a dog. Why do we keep focusing on this dog?
Wait, Irtok, it looks like you cast guidance on yourself.
I cast guidance on Penaeus.
I think you accidentally.
Because I
cast
thought
it
he
on
was going to
yourself.
go into the box.
Okay,
after
I
cleaning.
can do that.
Hold up. You actually cast it on yourself,
Oh.
I think.
Is guidance a cantrip for him too? Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm happy to take a look inside that box with that guidance
Wait,
I've
what
just
the
been
heck?
given.
You cast it on your talk again.
What is happening? It says effect guidance.
I think
Oh,
cast
guidance
only
is
at the
cast on
target.
yourself? What the heck? You touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to its choice. It can roll die before or after making the ability check. The spell then ends. I don't know why guidance is not like...
Probably just manually roll
There,
a d4.
you got it
see if
now.
I need
Now
to.
you got it.
Okay, great. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Drag the spell onto Penaeus.
Oh, so you didn't have to... It wasn't a target thing. You had to actually just drag it onto him. That's weird, but okay. Now I'm going to take it off of you, Irtok.
Yeah. Is
Okay,
there a
great.
way that I can do that?
Do what? Remove
Like
the effect.
remove. Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it looks like for you in the combat tracker. Is there a head with 5 dots over it that says
Yes.
effects? So if you click on that, it should open up the effects, and then like do they show up now?
Yes.
And then is there the ability to delete item? Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like you're able to do that.
Okay, got it.
Oh, drag onto new effect target. I see. So you can grab it and move it.
Move it.
What the heck? Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm learning right now.
That's okay.
Learning is fun.
Take your time, dude.
Yeah, we're all good with it. I'm sorry, I keep sniffling.
Nope.
Do you still have the baby? Oh no, he doesn't.
Drag onto new effect target.
Baby's back in the bassinet.
Oh,
It's back on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
I don't
See,
understand.
I just left him on his poop. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right. That sounds right.
You tell them to clean up after themselves.
You cast prestidigitation on his dirty diaper.
He's like a dog. You're
man.
supposed to press the nose into the poop. So he knows. Don't do this.
Oh,
Don't you hear me in there playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Bad.
Okay, cool. So so your talk cast guidance on Penaeus, and now Penaeus, you're gonna have a look.
Is that investigation? So that's just straight from my skills, or?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
straight
it's
from your
in it's in
Exactly correct.
skills.
And you're able to add a d4 if you'd like. Thanks to the guidance.
So I just manually roll that?
Yeah, just grab a d4 and roll that. Okay, great. And now guidance wears off. Okay, so Penaeus, you like walk up and you go, whoa! You reach in? What the heck are you doing?
I'd say I'm like, I'm looking away, but reaching in and like grabbing,
Uh-huh.
but whatever. I
Okay.
can feel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Because I'd really like to keep my face out of there.
you're trying to keep your face out of there, and you're kind of rummaging around. You're not throwing up. You're not passing out. and you feel it's like way mushier than you expected a bag of like a box of clothes to be. So there's a lot of mush, but there are some like hard pieces in there too. And some of them are buttons and stuff on these pantaloons. But reaching into the pockets, you find some cash, and there's a little bit of money in there.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Does anyone else see me find this money?
Nah. I mean,
I
everybody's
definitely
watching
don't.
pretty
I
intently,
definitely
but
don't.
your hand's
I'm not
inside.
gonna rummage.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not watching. I think it's disgusting.
Okay, Elva's not watching. Mgannet, are you?
I'm watching, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Mganet's watching, and Irtok's taking a breather right now, and Elva's not engaged with this situation. She's over
All
it.
right.
So you
I'm
find.
so over it.
What I'd love to do then is to take that cash that I found. I'd love to wink at Mgannet and then put it in my own pocket.
Okay, that's great. All right, so
This is how we make allies, guys. Okay, anybody watch?
And I'm just gonna.
okay, great. So I'm gonna add it to your inventory. There you go. It's been added. All right. Great. And that's it. That's everything that's in there. Get away from the goddamn box.
Just cash and buttons and whatnot. Okay, great.
This box was not meant to.
Not important.
There's a sign at the bottom of the box that says empty.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Right.
Again, you're
Doesn't seem
jumping
like there's
around
much
from
in
coffin
this
to
room.
coffin. Are you running on top of these coffins and jumping?
Yeah, I'm bouncing around, looking around, seeing if there's anything weird or cool.
Can I do like an investigation of this room just to see if there might be anything else of value in here? Is that something I can do?
I would say like for that you would want to do perception because you're trying to see if
Perception,
you notice anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just do a perception check on the room in general.
Yeah.
If there is anything that's specific, like there's a switch behind the bureau or whatever, you would have to walk up to the bureau and investigate it. But right now you're just perceiving to see, is there anything that catches your eye in this room? So that's
I'm just looking around, like
very general. Yeah.
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 All
sure,
right.
go
Perception.
ahead. Yeah. You can roll perception if you want. Cool. You just see a bunch of coffins, few barrels. Nothing else besides this box seemed to be seems to jump out at you.
Okay. Well, then, you know what, guys? I think we should get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't really see anything in this room. Like, I don't know what we're searching for in here. I think we should keep moving.
All right.
I'm good. I'm bored with this room.
Yeah, fuck this room. Right? We didn't get
Try
anything
something
out of
else.
this room.
Have we been in this room?
None of us got anything out of this room.
No, not enough.
All right.
We've been
Room
in
looks
this room.
boring.
Yeah, super boring. Nothing in there.
Boring. All right, cool. So you're just gonna kind of plunge ahead into this little other coffin room here. It's super dark. This room is super dark. There's no torch or light or anything like that. You're now in a room.
Well, I have superior dark vision, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So you see like.
I'm gonna hide behind Irtok as we walk in.
Okay.
I do too. I believe I have a skill that might be able to help us here as well.
Well, I'm gonna do. I'll do a
Everybody
perception
can see
check.
because you all have dark vision. It's just.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
It's just
Everybody
dark.
can see.
Okay, yeah.
It's just that you
Oh,
just
okay.
are noticing this room doesn't have any torches in it. It's very dark. But you can all see, as though there were dim light and you see, but no colors or anything like that. But you guys can all see.
Can I see? Can I do a perception check on this?
In this room? Yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, on this room.
I don't know if I have dark vision, actually.
You do.
You do.
Do you?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was a good perception check there. Good perception roll. So when you look around in this
Look
room,
at that.
yeah, it's dark and there's any kind of smell of death is not really as present in this room. The way that it has
I
been
hate
in a lot of the
smells.
other areas of the tomb, it's and I think that your perception there would reveal that you don't think there's any dead bodies in here.
And there's nothing of importance in here or anything like that.
You also don't see anything when you look around. What you're seeing
I'm not just looking for dead bodies, okay?
No, that's true, but I think that would be like the big thing that you perceive generally about this room is that it doesn't smell as bad. And I think it would be fair to be able to intuit that this is just an empty casket storage room. So these are all just empty
that's
caskets.
what I was thinking. Yeah. Like
if you want, you can
it seems
open
like
any
this
of
is
them or
where
whatever you'd like in here.
I'm good. Seems like this is where they hold their caskets.
Onwards.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I have this one.
No, don't.
This looks similar.
Yeah, this
Nice.
also looks like a casket storage room.
Ew.
All right. Onwards. Where are we now? We're up here.
Have
Ooh.
selected. So we have a.
I'll take a perception of this room.
Yeah, sure. Look around.
Take a look around.
Yeah. Just on first look, by the way, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Great. That was a good roll too. Another dark, empty storage room. Again, not a lot of scent here, but these look like fancier coffins than the previous one. It was like those previous two rooms were just like for the masses, and then these are maybe for like people who are like a little bit richer coffins, but
This is the coffin I plan on having.
There's no there's no bodies in here. Just
okay. Just keep moving. What do you say, guys?
All right.
Do it.
Keep on. We're just four best friends on adventures in the.
Should we do a little perception here just to feel it out?
It'll be the same thing.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Onwards.
Yep.
And another one.
Like.
And
Same feels though.
There's a lot of storage here.
a lot of
fucking bodies here, bud.
units.
Oh, whoops! Wait, didn't you guys? Oh, you didn't. I forgot. Never mind.
We've been
also,
that way.
A reminder to Penaeus, or actually letting Penaeus know, but then also a reminder to the rest of the group that there were these handles embedded in some of the walls. That when you pulled them up and twisted them open, it revealed secret passages.
I believe one is right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like an odd dead end.
So actually, what you're looking at in front of you is not a dead end; it's a staircase that leads.
Here's a staircase.
Up.
Outside.
Oh, leads up.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Are we ready to leave this place? There's so many memories here. I don't know if I'm ready to leave behind all the memories.
I feel like there's
Like there's
don't
more
know.
to be done.
Yeah, have we how much of this place have we looked over and or are we ready to move on?
So you have the map here, but you weren't here for the investigation. But basically, you all have now been in every single room except for on the very left of the map. There are two rooms that you can see on the map that you haven't explored. That long 3x5 room is the one where you found the bottles and explosive equipment. And then the room directly to the left of that and directly below that you guys have not explored. But free to leave whenever you'd like. And then there's also a knight trapped inside of a room. But...
Oh yeah. Forgot about the knight.
If we want to mess with him.
I have no obligation to go back and mess with that dude. I'm fine.
I'm cool with that. Do you guys want to take a peek at those other rooms just to make sure we're not missing anything?
I
Here, Tom,
do.
check the wall right where he's at.
Yeah. I was going to say, according to this map.
Irtok, where are you? Oh, you're right there?
Oh yeah, it does look like there's another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you, Irtok?
Oh, I see you where
Across
you are.
from this
Yeah, it's just a
bottom
wall
one.
right there.
Irtok?
But up here, Talk up here.
Yeah.
I think according to the map, there's there's something here.
Yeah, and indeed there is.
Wrong spot.
Boom.
Yeah.
Opens.
Hey. Whee!
Cool.
Look at our little people. We're so cute. Okay.
Whoa, cool.
So,
This is
yep,
good
that's
here.
where the explosives were.
So,
Oh
Penaeus,
yeah, so
that's
we've
the-
been in
This is where
this
we were.
room.
Okay, got it.
That's the room with the
Ooh,
explosives.
this looks like it caved in a bit or something. Look at this.
Yeah, this
Door's
looks pretty
half
cool.
ajar.
All right.
We can't even get in.
So,
Interesting.
so you guys are walking up to this like cracked open door, and you're looking in, and you can see in there, you know, some kind of rotting old bodies with some splatter, some goo, shall I say? And you can also hear like a little bit of.
Your mic's not picking it up.
Yeah, I can't.
We
Nope, still not picking
still
it
can't
up.
hear you.
You hear some tickle tackles and squeaky sounds.
So there's fucking mice in there, guys. Okay. Rats. We're
we hear
talking
some
body-eating rats.
Wow.
I can feel it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about this door that's locked over here? Do we have a key? We have those keys.
It's not locked, but do you want to open the door?
Oh. Can I attempt to
Let's-
open this door?
You want to
please?
just
Maybe
go straight
let's-
up and attempt to open it?
I feel like
Yeah.
maybe we should
Oh, wait.
investigate this other room first.
I already made the decision. I have
Okay,
to play
great.
the game.
Okay.
Okay.
You can click the door and it should open.
Yeah, I'll open it. There you go. Yeah. Great. So you guys open this door here. Sick.
There were no traps. Everything was fine.
There were no
Okay.
traps.
Okay.
So this room, when you guys walk into here,
Ooh.
you see these two machines that are on
Oh,
wheels.
okay.
They're like mini tanks.
That's hot.
And the two machines, one of them has sort of this funky looking drill bit on the front of it that's made out of like spikes and such. Hang on, actually I have this written. You see two large wheeled
Yeah.
machines that can each seat one person. One machine is mounted with a white barrel on the front and contains a container on the back that resembles a cooler. The other machine is mounted with a large spiked drill and various levers on either side. And as you look around the room, in this room there are these holes drilled into the wall that are maybe 6 inches in diameter and go about 1 foot into the wall. All of them are very regular and at the same height approximately. And in some of them, you can see just empty glass bottles in the holes, just like sitting inside the wall, basically.
Okay. Penaeus, you should try sitting in this chair.
Does anybody want to sit down in one of these?
I feel like I
No,
want
do
to. I want to
not.
get in that drill chair and I want to drive around a little bit.
Okay. So Penaeus, you're gonna
No,
hop into
I'm
the
good,
drill
thank you.
chair. Cool. Are you gonna pull any levers or?
I just feel like when I make decisions that are bad, your voice changes.
Do whatever you want to do. What are you gonna
Beware
do?
the smiling dungeon.
You hop in the
master.
chair and are you pantomiming driving or are you gonna actually try and drive it? What are you doing?
I think I'm a little curious. I think I'm, at first maybe I'm doing some pantomiming, like, "Hey, look at me, isn't this fun?" But then maybe maybe I see a lever that looks maybe a little bit, pullable, and I just give it like a one little jigger, and just see what happens.
Yeah, you pull the lever a little bit or whatever, and nothing happens. The machine's not on.
Okay.
It's currently off.
Okay.
And there is a spot for like an ignition key.
Is there? And do we have keys that might go to this?
The bandits had 2 keys on them.
Okay. So then
Do we still have those keys?
You still have the
It feels like those keys go to these machines. I guess the question to the group would be, what are we going to
Let's
do with
try
these
it.
machines once we get them fired up?
Go fucking kill that knight. Let's see what these machines do first. Let's get behind the stabby part.
Yeah, let's go over here and let's try to fire up this drill one first. That looks to be like oddly the least dangerous one.
Okay. Yeah, you throw the key into the ignition and it gurgles and burbles and then starts up and yeah, there's a freaking drill tank that you guys now have access to operating if you want.
Okay. And can we do the same thing with the other machine?
Yeah. It starts right up. There's buttons on
Who's
this
jumping
one.
in that machine?
This one's got
Not
got
me.
buttons on it. The white one has buttons on it. The black one has levers.
Okay. I want to press one of those buttons.
Okay, cool. You press one of the buttons, and sort of out of the front of the barrel of this thing, it's like extends kind of like alien style. Like it extends another smaller barrel that like goes forward and has these like tongs, and it goes forward a little bit. The tongs open, and then it releases and draws back.
It's like a grabber.
The opposite of a grabber. It's an ungrabber.
It's a releaser.
It's a placer.
It's grabbing something, and then it would insert it, and you
Place
figure
it.
out that it's made to put the barrel,
It's putting
glass
things
bottles
in.
into the holes.
Got it.
It holds
Oh.
a
think-
glass bottle, and then it will put it into the hole gingerly and release it without threat of blowing your own
Explosion.
hand off.
So
I'd
that
like
would
to-
have been really useful when we were just tossing bottles at other bottles earlier.
Yeah. pretty much.
I think we should try and take a peek in this cooler thing that's in the back of it. Is that
Yeah, sure.
that looks a lot like a biohazard symbol on it? Is that accurate?
Kind of.
Okay.
So you pop it open. So the barrel machine is for implanting explosives into the wall. The container has a single cylindrical glass shell in it. It seems to have leached whatever kind of explosive material was originally contained in it a little bit. And yeah, that's that.
Okay, so
The drill
someone is
machine.
turning this fucking thing into a
I have to do it.
I know.
tomb. Someone wants to seal this whole place off and explode this fucking place.
Yeah, these are like
Feels like maybe-
these are like mining machines. So for they were probably used to make that secret back alley that you guys came in through that collapsed. It's used to blow open underground walls and such.
Okay. I mean, there's a wall up here, right, that we are like not entirely able to see around, or is this a door?
That's just a door.
It's just not all
that's
the way
creaked
open.
open. Yeah.
Okay.
With the little pitter patter of creepy
Of
Okay.
mice. We don't know what's there.
creatures.
It said that
said
it could
mice.
Yeah, so we should maybe shut those
man-eating
machines
mice.
down. And
It
then,
could be ROUSs.
They could be ROUSs.
can we shut those machines down as well before we go? Just shut those off.
Yeah, sure. You want to shut them off?
Yeah, I just don't want to get carbon monoxide poisoning down here.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. And no one wants to take them for a spin or anything like that. We just kind of.
I mean, it would be kind of cool. Can we like?
Do whatever you want.
You want to drive it?
Elvis
You want to
said
drive
that.
one of them into the next room?
Yeah, yeah. Let's use the one of them to bash open the door that's ajar.
The drill tank, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
the door that's ajar is not stuck.
I
It's just-
right, but I've learned in my maturity. I've learned to proceed with caution. So,
Proceed with caution.
Do you
get
want
the
to
drill
like
chair.
look more closely?
Closed door.
so I would like to take the drill chair and ram it into the door.
I've learned to be more subtle with my approach. So instead of investigating this freaking door, I want to just drive into it. Is that what I'm
Ram it open with a fucking drill chair that we just found.
Yep,
I want to
yep.
play with it.
I love it.
Is that for real? You're doing that?
Yeah,
I think she is.
Oh,
hopping in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way.
all right. So
Elva is like so done with all of this. She's just like off to the side, like Like, doesn't even try anymore after the whole night thing. She's like, I give up on this small child that just wants to break everything. This is why I'm never having children. So it's like she reassures, even though Mgannet is not a child, but looks like one, she's just like, this is why.
I'm only 18. I'm still pretty young.
Yeah.
I mean, Penaeus thinks this is pretty awesome, but I would like to maintain a safe distance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the hallway.
Great. So Mgannet, you're gonna drive the chair into. Is that what
she's making sound effects that I don't think the microphone is picking up?
Okay.
Oh.
And you're doing and you're just to be super clear, you're doing exactly what right now?
I'm just gonna drive that chair. I'm just gonna drive it up to the door and just like push it open with the.
You can't push something open with the drill thing. It's a drill thing. It's gonna break it to pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna drill through the door.
Okay, you drive. You drive into the door.
You have obliterated the door for no fucking reason.
Yeah, this door has shattered to pieces.
Okay, you blow open the door, and inside, whoever would have guessed, there's a bunch of fucking rats, and they are not happy about the situation that just happened.
But what size rats are we talking about? Are they tiny rats that she can just like run over, or are they?
Ooh, yeah, okay,
so there is. It looks like a mom, a dad, and a bunch of freaking babies. So
don't try to make me love these animals if you're gonna attack me.
Don't kill them. Penaeus is now a father. He can't see the death of a family.
So Mgannet, you're gonna bash.
But what are the size of these rats?
It's just a bunch of rats.
So there is a swarm of rats.
Okay, a swarm.
Yeah, a swarm.
Swarm is different than a mom, a dad, and
a
family.
Hostile swarm.
No, the swarm is just the babies. Then there's
how many babies we talking?
I'd say we're talking 9 babies.
Fuck. Great.
So there's a swarm of babies that is kind
So nobody is telling me how big are these things. And are they normal rat size?
The rats. They're small. The swarm of babies are small. They're considered tiny. So the size
big enough, like, are they small enough to be run over? Can she just run them over with the drill thing?
The babies, you could definitely run over some babies with this machine.
Fuck, man.
But there's also the mom and the dad are giant. They are very
long. They're giant.
The mom and the dad are giant. The babies
fine.
are small. The mom and the dad you cannot run over, and one of them is quite obviously diseased.
Okay.
Are they hostile towards us? They're hostile towards us as well.
They're frightened for sure, and
But frightened is different than hostile. I need to know.
Are
they about to attack us?
The mom and the dad are gonna protect their babies.
Their babies. And I did just like obliterate their nest.
Yeah, you just kind of charged in here. So they kind of jumped back and they're like, and now they're kind of like hissing at you.
Okay.
And like bluff charging. So they're not full on attacking you because they're way super frightened right now.
Okay.
But you can do whatever you fucking want.
I'm just gonna yell at everyone that I'm like, oh, there's a whole little rat family in here. Come look.
And Elva loves animals, so she's gonna come in to see the rats.
All right.
But she's saddened because she notices that one of them is diseased, so she's probably gonna be okay with putting it out of its misery.
Okay. So seeing an additional person kind of entering into their zone right now. The babies are going to oh wait, you guys can't see them, huh?
We can see them.
Did I just hide them?
Yeah.
Okay, now they're showing.
So it's 2 rats and an S symbol.
Yeah, the S is
Swarm.
the swarm of rats.
The swarm of babies.
They like swarm into. They're like the
Like a hive
fish
mind.
in Finding Nemo. They form into an actual shape of a giant rat.
Exactly. Yes. So the swarm is gonna hide behind the mom and dad, and the mom and dad are now gonna step forward. They're definitely getting more hostile, seeing this group enter into their space.
I'd love to try and maybe play my pan flute and or ocarina for them in an animal handling type of way to try and calm them.
Interesting.
He's gonna Peter Piper this shit?
You're gonna fucking Peter Piper?
I'm not gonna try and like woo them to like, you know,
Is it Peter
move
Piper
bricks
or
for
is
us,
it
but I'd really
Pied
like to
just chill.
create
the
a nice,
situation.
peaceful ambiance in the
When he
environment.
leaves the rats out of the city.
A nice peaceful ambiance as the splinters of the door fly.
That's right.
Come down.
To them, it'll look like a dusting of beauty, you know?
Okay, you're gonna have to. You want to? So this is what you want to
Burn
do.
some glitter into the air at the same time, so it just seems like it's sparkles coming down.
Sawdust
Yeah.
and glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe grind up some of the wood and blow it.
That's
in a-
so beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an animal handling check, but you're gonna have to do it with disadvantage. Because the machine is still running. The very loud and very not peaceful.
God damn it, Elva.
Machine that
Not
Elva.
Not me!
Sorry, Mgannet, God damn you.
Mgannet, yeah.
Damn it, Mgannet.
Yeah.
Damn it,
And
Mgannet.
so it's still burbling and is pretty intense, but go ahead and do some an animal handling check with disadvantage. Do you know how to do disadvantage?
I do not. Can you remind me how to do that?
There's a DIS button next to the dice. Just click that and it should be highlighted, and then do your animal handling check.
Hold on, I don't even have that. Oh wait, sorry, I got you. Yeah, yes. Animal handling, whammy.
There you go. Nice.
I fucked that up? No.
No, you did perfect.
Oh, looks good.
All right, you rolled 7. So they're like they hear it.
Slightly less. Yeah.
Like they're aware.
I hear it, but it makes no.
They're aware of you and your pan flute, but it doesn't calm them. Sorry.
All right. I feel like we should turn off this fucking machine.
Yeah, these rats are continuing to approach.
Elva reaches over and turns the machine off and grabs the key. Turns off the ignition and all that.
Okay, so the machine's now off and just sitting here. And Elva has the key.
I'd like to try again.
You want to try again?
I say, wait, I need to drive out. I want to drive over them. Give me the key back.
No.
That's gonna make them so angry.
No.
No.
I'm not. You've had your fun. You got to bust open the door. Last time you did something like this, we had to run from a giant knight that almost killed you. Okay, so we're just gonna do it our way this time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry, and that rat, the non-diseased rat, looks real tasty.
I'm sure they're all diseased. It just hasn't hit all.
Yeah, we
of them
can't
yet.
eat these fucking things.
We should avoid these rats.
All right.
We should I could maybe try and charm them one more time, and if that doesn't work, let's fucking kill these things.
Can we just leave? Can we leave, or will they follow us? Should we just try leaving? Be like, it's
I
just
think we
rats.
should go.
Let's just leave them.
Can we do a quick perception check to make sure there's nothing else in this room? Because, like, what are they doing here? This room is
They're
obviously very
nesting.
different than the other rooms.
They're nesting.
Yeah, it's you look around, it's fucking stinky. It's got old dead bodies and goo. That's like
Not a pleasant room to be in. Okay,
your
good.
general survey of the area.
Okay.
My apartment. It's my apartment.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Not really. I'm actually very clean.
The rats are starting to kind of gnash at you. You know, they're getting real close, and that's the situation right now. So did you want to do another Peter Piper?
I would like to Peter Piper them one more time.
I think you can do it now one more time.
Without disadvantage.
I think you're still gonna have disadvantage because
What the
now
fuck?
they're on to you. Now they know you're up to something again. You know, so
Oh yeah, Peter
the
Piper
first
picks
time.
the pickles,
Yeah.
and Pied Piper.
Fuck.
This is
right.
Pied Piper, but it's fine. It's Penaeus. He doesn't know.
All right, so
I'm too
yeah,
fucking stupid.
So you played it again, and they enjoy the melody.
Got it. Fuck it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I feel like if we
Yeah, I hop down off.
we need to put I think we need to put these animals out of their misery so they don't spread any more disease, and we should fight them and murder them. We need to. It's not fair that they continue to be diseased living here. We should probably.
Yeah, but we could get diseased in the process.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
not
pretty
gonna-
risky.
If you want to kill them, Elva, all good on you. Just give me back those keys and we'll do it.
Doesn't feel worth the risk to Penaeus. You know, I've got a bright future ahead of me. I don't need to be walking around with rabies. Okay.
Yeah, I don't care if they're running around this crypt full of disease.
Everywhere I perform at, they test you now. They pre-test you for stuff. I can't be popping up positive for rabies. Okay, I'll lose my livelihood.
All right. Oh, they're coming
But listen,
closer. I'm gonna hop.
you wanna
I'm
go
just
for
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna hop down and say, "All right, then I'm gonna get out of here," and I start
Let's head
walking
to the
away.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, rats. Sorry. Hope your disease gets better.
I hope it doesn't. I hope you guys, all you rats, die.
And all of
The
them
same
bite
disease.
Penaeus. They all did.
Right on the peanut.
All
Right on
right.
the Penaeus.
So you guys are just gonna leave the
Penaeus.
rats there.
Yeah, so we're just gonna leave the rest there, I guess. I don't know where my people went, but are we leaving now? Can we go now? We're gonna be done with this place. Can we be done with this place?
I'm gonna say yes, but can we all hold hands for a second first and just like take a moment to appreciate what a day this was? It was so
We
good.
pound our friendship rings into the
Yeah.
That's
Elva does it, but she's just like,
sand. Yeah.
We're the best friends. Tom Brady.
you guys
Um,
pound your Tom Brady championship rings together.
she's got 4
I
on
do
her
have 4.
hand, and like we've all got
4 of
the
them.
one.
Then you've each got one, and you pound it, and then you exit the crypt. Is that correct?
then we leave the crypt.
Yeah, and then we leave.
Excellent.
The fuck out of
Some
with
fresh
it.
air.
Yeah.
Finally.
So great. All right, congratulations, you guys. You made it out.
Yay.
Let's stop sharing record. We don't need that anymore. We don't even really need fantasy grounds now. So you guys step outside of the crypt. It's now at this point it's kind of late in the evening. You were in that crypt for probably about 9 or 10 hours. And you're kind of outside. It's dusk. You're in the foothills of the Rim mountain range, and it smells really fucking nice. Like it smells great outside.
They're like, oh, this is the best.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. It's clear, light breeze, very warm, and very pleasant temperature. And now the 4 of you are just standing out in the world.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
What do you want to
Now
do?
that we're back outside, I have questions on how we got here. First of all, but I think we should head back to town, get ourselves cleaned up, as no amount of I'm not gonna get that word right.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation is gonna make me feel clean. So I need to go back, have a place back in town that you all can stay at for free for 1 night, and then after that I'm gonna have to charge you. But I need to go back to town and be done with this. But I have questions for you, especially you, Irtok. I have some questions.
I don't think I ever formally introduced myself. I don't think
Yeah.
we ever introduced ourselves to each other. I'll just take a moment to say, I'm Mgannet, and I value your friendship.
Did we ever? I don't think we ever.
I don't think
told
we
each
ever
other.
said no. I think we just dove right in.
Well, I know Penaeus. He stays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know,
He stays
Elva and
buddies.
Penaeus
Homies.
have a previous relationship, and Irtok definitely introduced himself to the two of you when you revived him.
We woke him up.
Yep. But Mgannet, I don't know if you formally introduced yourself. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's Mgannet.
Well, my name's
Mgannet, what's your
Elva.
deal? Where are you from?
We're having this conversation as we're walking back to town.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like dragging them
Do you-
practically.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
does-
come on, we can walk and talk.
Everybody agrees that you're gonna head back to town.
So it's getting pretty dark. How far are we from town?
Not far.
Not okay. Great.
30,
Awesome.
40
Remember,
minute
we were
walk.
just out. Remember, Penaeus, we were just out in the woods spreading food and eating nuts and berries that we were spreading off to the birds and stuff like that. But when these people just like right outside of town,
Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome. Let's walk.
we were frolicking and they interrupted our frolic.
That was
We
a great
start
day.
frolicking
until
back.
some shit happened.
Well, I really appreciate you all coming and rescuing me. I feel a lot better now that I'm not trapped in that dungeon.
Didn't seem like you really needed rescuing. You, the door was unlocked when we got there.
Not physically, but emotionally. I did. I was
You
like,
could have been
Guys
eating
had
my
to
rats.
come in anyway.
F&A. Irtok fucked some shit up in there.
No, I have a question for Irtok. Why did you know that there was a back entrance there? How did you know about any of this?
why did those bandits beat you up so bad?
Yeah. What really is going on?
Well, you all seem pretty nice, pretty friendly. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been robbing and stealing for a while now, and the violence with them just got out of hand. And I saw them take sweet little Mgannet. Couldn't take it anymore. And they beat me.
You know why they took Mgannet?
No, don't think so. Probably just to ransom.
So you guys go way back. You and Mgannet. You were hanging out, and then Mgannet was taken, and you got knocked out.
They took Mgannet, and that's when I put my foot down and defied them. And so I don't think Mgannet and I had much time interacting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So you
That's pretty
so you
suspect,
just chased
okay.
after this gnome that you don't even know.
No. Well, actually, go ahead, Brennan. Let me know if you need help with this.
Yeah, why don't you? I'm pretty sure. Forget why they took Mgannet, but as soon as it happened, I said no. So I'm not really sure. I wasn't like doing fucked up shit, if that's what you're wondering.
I think I don't know if we decided why they had taken me, but I think it might have been because I tried to pickpocket one of them.
That makes
That
sense.
checks out.
Or was there a different reason? I can't remember.
Yeah, it
Penaeus
could've
and I are
been.
both like, Sam, makes sense.
It could have been. Maybe that's like how you ran into them, but their reason was they were holding you for ransom. Yeah. So the
Okay.
bandits were just like criminal bandits that were just trying to get money however they could, and Irtok was rolling with the bandits, not with Mgannet. He was rolling with the bandits, and then the bandits separately found Mgannet, and as Irtok said, he was not cool with that, and they said, you know what, we're done with you.
On check.
Got it.
Neat. So you guys are walking back to town, and you approach from the north. You come into town, and I think this is what we're looking at here. So you walk up to the town, and you enter from the north, and what you're seeing in front of you, it's dusk, but you see like a pretty clean, beautiful town. Obviously, Elva and Penaeus, you're familiar with this. You've lived here for some time, but
If you're sharing a map, we can't see it.
I'm not sharing a map, not yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sharing a mind map.
Yeah, just a
Mind map.
Yep. And as you approach, it's like a very clean, well-organized town. You're greeted by passersby in a very friendly manner. All different types of individuals are here. All races, ages. There's families. It's a little bit late right now, but you can kind of hear just like a low buzz of activity. You know, the day's kind of winding down, the night's starting to begin, and that transition is kind of in progress right now. As you walk in, what you see immediately in front of you, that's like the center of the town, is this plaza that has these pretty like regal looking buildings that all are, they have a different color to them. Each one is a different color, but they are very similar architecture, and they almost are giving off a little bit of like a aura of some sort. There's a river that cuts through the middle of the town that you guys were sort of walking near as you came into the town. And it leads into this very large ocean, which is the ocean that this country sort of is surrounded by. And so you're on the coast. This town is sort of on the coast. And you walk in and stroll through, cross over a little bridge, and I believe that the goal right now is to get washed up at Elva's.
The tavern or the brothel.
The brothel.
So
My brothel.
Let's check out.
right. So yeah, Elva said she has a place. Turns out it's a brothel.
I do.
That he owns and lives at. So and Penaeus, you also live at the brothel, and you work there, not in any kind of a sexual manner, but more as an entertainment.
You're the entertainment.
Yeah.
The closed entertainment.
Yeah. So
Nobody wants to see
people
that.
come in and
unclosed.
they want the brothel, but they need their kids to be entertained while they are doing their thing. You kind of
I'm brothel daycare.
your brothel daycare, man. But
Unreal.
You bring some
That's your
vibe.
day job?
That's his.
You know,
that's his day job or his night job.
Everyone's got to make a buck, guys. Okay.
Yep. So
Kids content is where
you
it's
guys
at.
go in. You pass by the tavern and you go to the brothel and you shower up and you get yourselves cleaned up and that's it.
Well, it's probably pretty late, right?
It's like maybe 8 p.m.
Okay.
Is there any type of gambling going on at the brothel?
Great question.
In the brothel, no.
Not yet.
So I went ahead and shared the map of the town to you guys.
Tassel, Tori.
Yeah, it might change a little bit, but there's a so
We're getting a big question mark.
Yeah, same.
just a big question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with an X over it.
Well, that's not good.
I think it looks like a bad file sign.
Very, very naughty file.
A naughty file.
Dirty file. Wait.
I wouldn't allow gambling in my anyways because it can cause people to fight, and this is a safe place for people to enjoy themselves.
This is a sex-only brothel.
Yeah.
Sex only.
There will be no
Safe
fight.
place.
Only love.
Exactly that.
All right, let's try sharing this one more time.
Nope.
Yeah, same thing.
Unidentified map/image.
Oh, something might be changing. Yeah, same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Bummer. All right, what I'll do is I will just put it in the Discord then. You guys don't need to like have your characters walk around it anyways. So
Okay.
I'll just put that file into the Discord And documents, D&D. I wonder why it didn't work. That kind of sucks. But it's cool. Let's see. This one, I think. Oh, the file's too big.
My hips.
Yeah, it is.
File's too fucking big.
Like an old lady.
Shit. How the fuck? Alright.
Identified map image.
Oh, she's getting it. I'm not. I'm still
Is
getting
it?
it.
Oh,
Wait, you got it?
I got
You
it.
got it.
What the? In Fantasy Grounds?
Uh-huh. It's showing up now.
I'm not
Yeah,
even-
it's so pretty.
I'm not even sharing it.
Oh.
Okay. Wait,
Wow.
you can see it? What the fuck?
Yeah, I've got it here. Let me see if I can put it in the chat here. I'm clicking and dragging. Can you guys click on it from the chat?
Mm-mm.
No. Wait, I'm getting a loading thing. Getting a swirly button.
Maybe it just takes a sec.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. I got it.
What the?
What the what?
Okay.
So, yeah, if you click on the thing in the chat. I don't know why I got it.
In general?
Weird.
My whole fantasy.
No. In chat in the fantasy grounds. Go in there and there's a click that thing and then see
No,
if that
the
works.
map will show up and
Oh, yep, got it.
Sick. Okay, so you guys are seeing it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we have so you guys are currently in the southeast, sort of near the docks that you see in the southeast. There's a 1 and a 2, and then you're in one of these black buildings in that trio of buildings in that little cul-de-sac.
I still have the gray. Even when I click on that thing, I get
Mine
the question mark box.
just like loaded on its own. If you, I don't know if
just
this is the prescription,
wait.
but
It's like,
yeah,
give it
it
a
like
sec.
almost
Yeah.
crashed my fantasy grounds and then it like loaded.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Here,
Cool.
what I'll do. I will.
Yeah.
There's a way to convert files to make them smaller. You can do it in Paint.
Okay, I will have to do that for sure. So let me just screen share it for now, so that Brendan can see it.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
So Brendan, you can
Beautiful.
see at least on my screen share.
Your screen share is still swirling cubes for me.
Oh,
It's probably my internet, honestly.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this might be a you thing. No offense.
It's probably a me thing.
I'll somehow get.
So yeah, feel free to carry on.
We'll just paint a word picture for now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nighttime. You guys are in the brothel that is in the southeast of this region, and you came in. You'll see that in the top right, that road leads to the wilds, which is where you came in from, towards the mountains, and then across the street from the brothel is a inn called Future Town. And it's all futuristic looking, and that's the town's inn. And then across the street from that is Mokey's Tavern. And there's kind of like some people gathered there drinking and carrying on. There's a table of contents in the top left, by the way. There's in town there's also a general store called Bastard and Sons General Store. There's a fishery towards the south called Mr. McFishface Fishery. There is towards the west is where Cornucopis is, in the agricultural center of this entire region. And there's a nice farm stand called Starmfans Farm Stand. There's a set of stables called Les Stables. And then there is a sword-shaped building called Solomon's Swords. And as far as the plaza is concerned, in the plaza there are these 5 very tall buildings. These are the education centers of Tassel Tori, which is like a pretty education-oriented place where people share their talents, all types of everything. And the different spires are, there is the Spire of Craft, which is the yellow building, the Spire of Combat, which is the red building, the Spire of Stealth, which is this sort of almost translucent gray building, the Spire of Relation, which is the pink building, and the Spire of Spells, which is the blue building. There's a spiral staircase in the center of this plaza that leads underground, and that is where the this is sort of the more religious. This is where the worship of Tassel Tori is done, and Tassel Tori, in general, not worships, but they are led and guided by the god of knowledge, Ioun, who is entirely neutral, has no preferences, and that's sort of the embodiment of Tassel Tori as well. Let me see also, can I...
You made this map, right? This was
I
all
did.
you designed this?
This is beautiful, Polly.
This is awesome. Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you. I also have a...
Personal favorite is still Bastard and Sons.
I
Just in its
have...
simplicity.
That's so good.
Yeah, let's see. So this is the area. What I'm gonna say...
I think the joke literally just hit me. This literally just hit me.
It took me a second too.
That is good.
I'm glad you liked it. Cool. I'm just going to see if I can also share into the thing word. There's also going to be a handout. I'll send it in actually probably after the session's over. But there's a handout that will give you, that I'll send to you, that has all the information about Tassel Tori and what we're going to do basically for the remainder of this session and for the rest of the foreseeable future is you guys can just enjoy the town and kind of establish yourselves here. And yeah, there's a decent amount of stuff to do here. For tonight, pretty much what's going on is the Tavern is open for business. Mokey's Tavern is open for business. It's a pretty dope spot. It has a large...
Monkey.
No, Mokey.
Okay.
Monkey's Tavern is sweet too.
That sounds like madness.
That would be awesome. This is Mokey's Tavern.
Mokey, like he's a jamoke?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, like he's a jamoke. He's a jamoke kind of guy. So you can go there.
Explain the joke for people who may not know. I don't...
Is it jamoke? Something that's something you say, Paul.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a...
It's not a joke. His name's just Mokey.
Oh, okay. Everybody was giggling, and I was just like, I don't get it.
It's just a funny
I don't get
name.
it either. I'm just giggling to not feel left out.
Okay. Right. I do that all the time, so I just... I totally get it.
So,
all right, so we're all kind of showered up, right? So we showered up.
Yep, you're all showered up. It's now the evening. You can do whatever you want for the evening.
Yes, you have to work. You work in my brothel in the evenings performing pan flute. Go in there, get started on work.
Here's the deal.
You're not getting free.
I just killed 3 fucking things. I'm exhausted. I would love a night off. Do I have sick time at the brothel, or can I take a personal day?
Needs a mental health day.
I would love
Fine,
to
I'm not
request
gonna
a mental health day.
I'm not going to say no to a mental health day.
I really appreciate it. That's
But
fantastic.
you need to be back to work tomorrow. I'm just saying. Like,
We'll see how that
pan
goes.
flute isn't
We'll see
going to
how
play
many-
itself.
We'll see how many ales I get into at this tavern.
Yeah, so
I think, yeah,
what does everybody want to do?
yeah.
Does everybody want to go to the tavern tonight? Or you guys can split off if you'd like, or whatever.
Wherever we go, I'd love to take my book of spells that I could study. Maybe if we're going to the tavern, I'd love to like sit and
Okay.
go over the spells or...
Okay.
Whatever we end up doing.
Yeah, sure. So.
Just like to make sure I have that on my person.
Okay, so you're gonna take that with you. Let me actually look at that really quick.
Unless, is it like gigantic and very like?
No, it's not gigantic. You can totally carry it around.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So the description of it seems to be some sort of spellbook written in Elvish. Perhaps if one dedicated some time to studying it, they might be able to learn more.
Okay, cool.
Great. So you're gonna take the spellbook. Everybody's going to the tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tavern's fucking dope, guys. You guys are gonna love it. Trust me.
I think we've earned a beverage or two.
All
Yeah.
right.
For sure.
Well, you're underage, so no, I'm just kidding.
I have a fake ID, of course.
Yeah, sure you do. All right, great.
Hey, it's 18 in most places. The U.S. is one of the few places that is 21.
It's true.
So.
You're telling me this town where there's a brothel, there's a drinking age?
Nah. So you guys walk in and there's babies just hammered in this in this tavern. No, y'all walk into the tavern. It's like kind of a divey spot. There's like a it says Mokey's on the front, just like in kind of like a just like a kind of shitty fucking sign that there doesn't even need to be, but there is one.
It's like hanging off.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's a big ass dent in the roof from like who the fuck knows how a dent got into the roof. And there's people just like kind of inside and outside. There's a big porch on the back, this big beautiful, like amazingly crafted compared to the tavern itself. The back porch is freaking beautiful, and there's all kinds of chairs and like fire pits and everything. And then there's this the Blathel River is this river that runs through town, is just like running right past the back porch. Right now there's no music playing. It's just full of people kind of getting started on the evening. And then there's also an outdoor bath across the street. It's not associated with the tavern, but a lot of times people like to get drunk and then chill in the bath.
Yeah, man.
Sounds extremely unsanitary.
Yeah, whatever. It's what happens. So yeah. So you guys, do you all want to go inside the tavern? And I'm assuming that that's what you do. And when you go inside, there's people are greeting Elva and they're greeting Penaeus. And they see that they've brought these two friends and they don't know you. And yeah, we'll see. And yeah. So what does everybody want to do here in the tavern?
I'm gonna order a child-sized beer.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna go up. You're gonna order a child-sized beer, and Mokey himself is going to be behind the bar. Mokey's got he's got like these lamb chops that are like go all the way up to right next to his mouth. So it's like he has like almost like Magneto style like opening in his beard where his mouth and chin are visible. He's like a pretty big dude. And he's a human. He's a tall human. He's about 6'2" maybe. And he's just got like a big ass beard, and he's got like he just looks like he's chilling and like is doing what he was meant to do. Mgannet, you walk up. He says, "Oh, hey, haven't seen you here before." He doesn't have any kind of an accent or anything because I literally just committed to that. Oh, haven't seen you here before. What'll it be?
I would like a beer, a small beer, a child-sized beer, please.
Child's beer, sure.
Yeah, the kiddo. I want the kiddo beer special.
Yeah. Sure.
A child's beer and a grilled cheese.
A child's beer and chicken nuggets, please. Yeah.
Nuggies?
The kids' chicken tenders with the side of French fries
and a beer. Yeah, sure. So he hands
In a
you
sippy cup, please.
oh, it's the child. It comes in a sippy cup.
Of course.
Yeah.
So
The twisty straw.
He happily pours you the beer. And he says, "What brings you to Tassel, Tori? What are you doing here?" Pours it without even really looking. The foam is just ideal, and he just boom slides it across to you. Doesn't spill a drop. This dude is like bartender master, master.
and you pop the sippy cup lid right on top.
Yeah. He actually goes.
You have to
sorry,
take
forgot
those-
that. He reaches behind him and sort of flicks a sippy cup lid, and it and just lands right on the beer. And he goes, "For the child."
That's awesome.
And he's asking you, who are you? Who are you? And he's serving other people while he's talking to you, but he doesn't even need to look. He knows everyone's order. He just got it going on right now.
I'm just like, well, I'm Mgannet, and I came to town to visit my 3 best friends that I made today.
All right. Hey, welcome. Enjoy whatever. If you need anything, just holler. I'm Mokey, and I'll see you around.
Thanks, Mokey.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything? Anybody else want some beers?
Yeah. I'd like to approach and ask for my usual.
All right. He says, Penaeus, what's going on, man? Hey, did you kill anyone today? Just kidding. You would never kill anyone.
Kill him with your music.
You order your usual?
Yeah.
All right. So it's going to be 4 sippy cup beers. 4 beers with sippy cups. He grabs 4 glasses and fills them all up without you even having to ask, and then boop, 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 pops 4 sippy cup lids. They all land amazingly and professionally in front, and he says, "Here you go, Penaeus. Hey,
Thanks.
you enjoy yourself.
Thanks, bud.
Hey,
Beautiful.
if you need 4 more to get that pan flute going tonight, we don't have any music tonight. If you wanted to do something, I wouldn't say no. I don't think anybody here would say no, Penaeus. Huh? Hey guys, Penaeus is here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Penaeus.
Okay. Listen, guys. I'll get to it. Let me take a little rest here. I got some reading to catch up on. I'll get through these sippy cup beers and let's see where we're at.
All right. So you're gonna take your.
You get 3 sippy cups in and see how I feel.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna really quickly down one of the sippy cups because it's been a long day.
Okay. So
and
you
then I'm
down
gonna
it as
take the other
fast as the
3.
sippy cup lid allows, which is not super.
A slow pace. Stay there for about 8 minutes. Really sipping away.
You turn it up like this, and it's like
A little awkward, but I'm getting the job done. Yeah.
A little foamy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a bit of a head on it. And and then I'm gonna take the remaining 3, and I'd like to just sit down at a table and just start flipping through this book.
Cool. You're gonna be inside or outside?
I'm gonna go outside. I'd like to get some fresh air. I've been in a puke-filled, rat-infested tomb all day.
Great. Cool. So you're gonna sit down. You're gonna enjoy your sippy beers. And that's the Mokey specialty. I've decided is sippy beers.
Home of the sippy beer.
Sippy beers? Yeah, they're called sippy beers.
Sippy beers.
There's something about them that, when you drink them through a sippy cup lid, it brings out, it aerates it in this way. I don't know if it's something to do with Mokey's brew. He doesn't brew the beer himself. There's someone, he's got a guy. Or if it's the way he pours it or the specific type of beer or whatever. But the sippy, it does it restricts the flow, but it brings out a real full flavor in this.
What a horrible business strategy.
Drink slower.
Yeah.
Well, it got you to order 4, bitch.
That's a good point.
All right.
Well done.
And sometimes people pop the lid off. I mean,
Yeah, you can pop the lid. I'll
Right.
pop it off. You
Okay.
ordered it that
All
way.
right.
So
Yeah.
not permanent.
Cool. So you flip through this book, Penaeus, this spell book, and it's full of spells that you've never heard of before, and you've never seen before, and some of them seem way out of your league. But you think that for some of these, if you sat down and studied for a night, studied for a long period of time, you could probably get maybe one of these spells down pat if you wanted to. And And so the situation here is that because you understand Elvish, anybody else that understands Elvish, you can use the book and forego a long rest, and instead use the book to learn one wizard spell of level 1. So any level 1 wizard spell you can learn, and it's up to you.
Okay.
Your choice.
Cool.
So that's how that would go. But you're going to spend the night reading this and just realizing that about the book. But you're not actually going to learn a spell. You don't have enough like concentrated effort right now.
Yeah, I'm just chilling at the bar. I'm just like realizing that if I really sat down and dedicated myself, I could pick one up.
Like,
all right,
shit,
cool.
These are weird. I need to study pretty hard.
Some trippy shit in here.
Yeah, and Elva, you speak Elvish as well, so this is open to you too. If you wanted to learn a wizard spell, you could learn one. Yeah.
You can borrow the book. Just let me know.
Yeah, you'd have to study pretty hard.
So I order a sparkling water because Elva does not drink. She doesn't like to doesn't like to lose track of her senses. She's all about
business.
Staying in. Yeah, I'm all about business, staying in control of myself and all that. So she orders sparkling water and goes and sits with Penaeus, and they discuss this book.
Okay, great.
Together.
So you walk up to Mokey and he's got your sparkling water ready to go. It's fantastic sparkling water, great bubbles.
Beautiful sparkling water.
Great bubbles.
Amazing bubbles.
And he holds up a lemon wedge and he goes,
Sure.
all right, and then he squeezes it. And
I'll get a little crazy tonight with the lemon wedge.
Yeah, he squeezes it. He's like, Elva, hey, how's the brothel over there? I kind of like our business arrangement, by the way. You know, there's kind of some back and forth for us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, it's good. This is why I picked this spot right across from the tavern. And then if anybody gets too rowdy, you know, I just come to you and blame you. But I'm kidding.
Elva, beautiful and hilarious. And he goes, hey, everyone, Elva's here. And everyone goes, hey, Elva, hey, what's up? Yeah.
And I like tip my glass up to everybody and then take a sip. And then go sit with Penaeus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everybody's happy to see you too. And then you go outside and you sit with Penaeus, and the two of you are sitting together. Mgannet, you're kind of by yourself inside at the bar and just chilling. And Irtok, what do you want to do?
Irtok's gonna go up to the bar and say, I'd like an orc-sized beer.
Oh, hey, that's good for you. I haven't seen you around here. What's your name? And he's gonna pull out a nice stein that's like it's pretty wide. It's like probably like four pints in this stein.
Okay.
And he gets that started for you. But while it's pouring, he's gonna ask you about, haven't seen you around here. I'm Mokey.
Well, nice to meet you, Mokey. I'm Irtok.
Irtok. Interesting name. What brings you to Tassel, Tori?
I had some business in the area. Didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Well, let me just say that the brothel across the street is a great way to go after a failed business meeting, if you know what I mean. I heard talking into that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. Are you a man of the cloth?
Yes, actually, I am a man of the cloth, so wouldn't be interested in any of that, but, if you know where I could find a good card game.
Oh, card game.
Fucking degenerate gambler.
Won't have sex, will gamble.
Will gambles.
Yeah, a card game. You're talking about like you trying to gamble a little bit? You trying to get a little action?
Yes, I'm a pretty high roller.
High roller. Okay, well let me tell you, the people who play cards here, they're not to be messed with. They're pretty good. You got skills?
Very, very skilled.
Very skilled. I like the confidence. And he just finishes pouring your beer and slides it over to you, and it has almost like a tide of like an ocean. It has its own rhythm to it that never ceases. Yeah, it's got bigger. Actually, it's 100 beers. And it's got
looks like a normal sized beer tankard.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. But it's beautifully
And,
poured. I mean, for such a huge beer, it's just expertly.
Have one of those lids
Great.
this size.
Oh yeah.
Here we
Be
have a
nursing it.
Yeah, so in the back of the bar, behind him there's like all the ales and the taps and everything, and then there's a row of sippy cup lids for the kid-sized beers. And there's a row of sippy cup lids for the standard pints, and there's a lot of those. Mokey actually has to there you go, and he goes into the back room, and he comes out with like almost like the lid to a barrel. Almost. and he says, I don't have to use these too often, but here you go, my man. And he puts it on, and it like screws on, and then he gets a second Stein handle that has suction cups on it, and he sticks it to the side so you can drink it like this out of the sippy.
Nice.
But again, it looks like normal size in his hand, so it's just like
It's still
you know,
pretty
it's
big.
nothing.
Yeah. So and then Irtok, there's a card game happening right now in the tavern. It's not very high stakes. It's just sort of the gamblers of the region and the card players, and they are just kind of enjoying themselves while having a beer. This isn't really, when they play for, well, I guess you'll have to talk to them and find out. So
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is sort of just like clock them for a minute and see what I can discreetly like observe about their playing, maybe some tells, and any other any sort of edge I can get.
Inconspicuously watching with this giant fucking sippy cup.
I see over there.
All right, cool.
It's just when you said clock them though, I thought you were about to like really punch them in the face because that is what clocking means to me.
Okay, cool. Irtok, go ahead and make an insight check.
All right. Oops.
No, that was exactly correct. Yeah.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Why'd
He
you say
said-
oops?
Yeah.
Because I like accidentally double clicked it, so it rolled one, and I still was holding one.
Oh. No,
So
you
I
did
just
it
dropped
perfectly.
one.
I was about to say, oops, rolls a 23.
Yeah, right. Like, why do you say oops? Dude, you get a real good read on these guys.
He's dialed in.
Yeah, you notice that the dwarf that's playing, you notice that he likes to bluff, and he's very braggadocious, and he uses his speech play, but the more he talks and the more he kind of bullies the table while they play, the less likely it seems to be that he has any kind of strength. So that's sort of a weakness sign. He's got a cigar in his mouth. He's a dwarf, big red dwarf beard, and he's got like a battle axe kind of resting against the wall behind him. But he's laughing and everybody's having a good time with him. But you definitely notice that he's kind of like, the more boisterous he is, you kind of can read that as a tell that he's probably weak in the game. The dealer, very skilled, very quick, very sharp, and just seems like a professional. And that's a human man. And then there is a halfling, we'll make her a gnome. There's a gnomish woman at the table as well, who is also laughing and seems to low-key maybe be way more skilled at the game than she lets on. So she kind of uses a deception of being low-key, but being very, very in tune with the game. The rest of the people that are playing at the game, there's five or six people playing in the game. They just seem like whoever's, but these three, the gnomish woman, the human man who's dealing, and the dwarf definitely give off these tells that you can clock.
All right. I'm going to take mental note of that and go join the others with the spellbook because I also happen to speak Elvish.
Oh shit, look at this. Everybody speaks Elvish. Yeah. Wait, everybody except Mgannet, huh?
What an idiot.
Boo.
Wait, but that means...
And you guys just start talking in Elvish to each other, and I'm just like, hey, what's going on?
Cutting you out.
So wait, no, but that means you're gonna spend the whole night with the book, though. Like...
Oh, yeah, if you guys do that.
If you do that, you're gonna spend the whole night with the book and not gamble. You don't wanna... Are you just coming to chill over and hang out?
Yeah, I'm coming to sort of review the book and... I don't know, see if I can ascertain any specific spells that are worth spending the time on.
Yeah, sure. So you guys are poring over the book and just kind of investigating it. Mganet's left alone, a child in this bar.
I'm just like I'm sitting on the stool, my legs are too short. They're just like sipping up beer, just looking around.
As someone who's 4'11" in real life, I can actually...
Yeah.
In life, I can actually totally feel this.
Right.
Just the legs dangling like...
Awesome.
At a bar, too.
Yes.
As people are coming up to order and I'm just sitting there on the bar stool, can I do a couple of, like, maybe try to pickpocket them while they're standing there?
Great.
You're going to try and pickpocket somebody in Mokey's Tavern right now?
Just, like, one or two people. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any specific people that you're looking for to pickpocket while you're sitting there?
Yeah, someone with, like, just loose coat pockets. Like, I don't want to do anything crazy.
With money hanging out of their pockets.
Someone who's just, like, throwing diamonds around. Yeah, I wait for like, you know, I'm not marking everyone, but if someone comes up and is, like, right next to me and the pocket's just right there, I might just do a quick little, like, just to see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
Oh, there it is.
I want to know is there a way for... I want to know if this is a local or not that she's picking.
Oh, yeah.
You're outside right now, Elva, unfortunately.
I'm inside
myself,
so...
Just know that Elva would disapprove if it was a local. Out-of-towners, whatever. They deserve it, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 15.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. Great. So you go in and you're pickpocketing and you're doing it pretty well, and you're like while your other hand is kind of like
only like 2 or 3 people.
2 or 3 people? No, you do it the first time and you get caught immediately.
Oh, this is just one.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
You get immediately caught. Mokey is like, and he points at you and he goes, yeah, she was trying to lift it. I know. Yeah, first day in town too. Yeah. And he says, yeah, okay, all right. We see you. Just so you know, we see you around here.
I immediately start crying and I say, I'm so sorry. It's just been a really hard year. Both my parents died tragically in a mining accident. And I've been destitute ever since, and I'm a wayward child in the world, and I promise it won't happen again.
And he says, all right, now, look, you're not in any trouble. You're not in any trouble. No one's gonna get mad at you for trying this. It's just not gonna work. And look, this whole thing that's happening right here, I don't buy it. Just so you know, it's not gonna fly either. It's okay. If your parents are dead, I'm sorry, but you are overreacting about that right now. Overacting. And he's like, dude, you can't fool Mokey. He's seen every single trick in the book, and he has eyes all around this tavern. And but he's a nice guy, and he lets you know, go ahead and try it. I'm not gonna guarantee that anybody else is gonna react the way that I or that person did. There's a lot of people here who are pretty skilled in combat and who have some reflexes that they might not react kindly. You're lucky that was Jim, and Jim, like, he's kind of oblivious when it comes to that. That was a good choice, but
I immediately go from crying to just like giggling, being like, "All right, I got you."
Cool.
Yeah.
The crocodile tears get pat away.
Yeah. All right. So,
Like, good check, man.
Mokey says, also, by the way, your skills, you might want to check out the Spire of Stealth. They've got a nice class on how to pickpocket, and how to read situations before you attempt to pickpocket people, and then also maybe how to lie better. I'm not saying that you're bad at all of this stuff. I'm just saying you could improve. If you wanted to do that, I would go and talk to Professor Stealthington. That's not his name.
You've got to commit to that name now.
That's just what Mokey calls him.
I'm writing it at.
Mokey
Okay, that's
speaks in the third person for every now and then. Yeah, that's just what Mokey calls him.
That sounds like a great idea. Thank you so much, Mokey.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm gonna do that right away, and then but first I'm gonna go find my three best friends.
Okay, yeah. Go find your three best friends. Hey, by the way, are your parents really dead?
Yes. I like to work from a place of authenticity.
All right. Well, hey, you got family.
When I tell my lies.
you got family here at Mokey's. Go on back in.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
That's why he's
Mganet's
Mokey,
like
folks.
genuinely a little bit moved, and she
Here,
walks
Mokey's
out.
your family.
As you're leaving, you see Mokey. He kind of takes one of the sippy cups lids, and he angles it underneath the beer tap at such an angle that when he pulls the beer tap, it squirts beer across the room directly into one of the card players' empty glass and fills their beer from across the room with just like expert skill.
Unreal.
Yeah, incredible.
That's not
Amazing.
expert. That's
This
fucking
guy.
sorcery. That's
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of sorcery.
that's amazing. What
Yeah.
a stud.
Oh, sorry.
As you guys survey, by the way, the room here, you're noticing just very positive vibes, and everybody is seeming to be very different from one another. The half orc that just walked in doesn't seem super out of place in a situation like this because there are gnomes and elves and humans and dwarves, all different types, sizes, ages of people, all in here. And then obviously the drow. You are the only drow in the town, but you're well accepted, and everybody is kind of doing something. They're either playing a game with one another, like at the card table, or they are having a debate with one another, or sometimes people are doing kind of weird magic, like small little magic spells with one another. And then there's even like some. Actually, never mind. You don't even know. And anyway, so that's what you see. You guys head out to the back.
What?
Don't worry about
What was
it.
that?
There's even. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
I'd like to do a perception roll on whatever the fuck you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go in. You can make a perception check. So, but yeah, so cool. All right, y'all are now all sitting in the back. Three best friends with your best friend rings. And
Four best friends, technically.
what's that?
Oh wait, four
We're
best
four
friends. There's four of us.
Ellie.
But they're my
also
three
Mgannet
best
and her three best friends. Yeah, sorry, you're right. You're four.
We're the three best friends that anyone
That's
could
what I was
have.
thinking. Awesome. Yeah, you guys are sipping your sippies and enjoying your time at the tavern, reading this book in the back. And yeah, I think that is probably a good evening to spend. You're just enjoying yourselves. You meet some new people, and that's pretty much it. So,
yeah.
Is there anything else that anybody else would like to do this evening after you've had a few drinks? I don't know how drunk anybody is planning on getting. Is anyone planning on getting very drunk at this?
So what I had in mind is would we be able to like figure out what is in the spell book, and then I wanted to go and gamble after I learned a little bit more about that.
Yeah, for sure. This spell book has it's got a ton of spells. It's some old wizard's spell book that seemed like a pretty powerful wizard. In the book, in terms of spells that you would be able to learn,
Right.
they are all the first level wizard spells. So you can choose one of them and learn it. We have Alarm, Burning Hands, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Color Spray, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Expeditious Retreat, False Life, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Fog Cloud, Grease, Identify, Illusory Script, Jump, Long Strider, Mage Armor, Magic Missile, Protection from Evil and Good, Ray of Sickness, Shield, Silent Image, Sleep, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Tensor's Floating Disc, Thunder Wave, Unseen Servant, and Witch Bolt.
Which are all
$5
first
says
level
Penaeus
wizard
picks
spells.
magic missile.
Those are all
You can also
first level.
pull all those up if you can like go to spells and you select level 1 in wizard. It'll list all those things too. I just realized.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, I was wondering how to do that.
So on the right side of your screen, you have towards the bottom under character. If you click on that, there's spells. Yeah, and then you can do level 1 and
It's source wizard.
source wizard.
It doesn't let me do that.
It doesn't let you do that. What do you mean?
When I click on the drop down next to level, it is blank.
Next to level?
Hmm.
Oh. It's blank?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that is weird.
Does
So
it do
could
for
say
you?
again
Yeah.
Where you access that?
So on the right hand side,
Go ahead.
under the drop down of character, there's backgrounds, classes, feats, skills, and spells.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And these are all level 1.
Right. And my other
Mine doesn't
sort
work.
of mechanical question that will probably become pertinent a couple of times is for spell preparing classes, do these count as always prepared or just known?
You're as a cleric, you prepare spells, right, at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. So I was curious about this for like something in the future that I'm thinking about.
Right.
And
yeah,
basically it's up to the DM. People have mixed opinions
about known versus prepared. So you currently have all cleric spells are considered known to you and able to be prepared. That's correct, right? We got that right?
Yes.
And then we'll just add this to known, but this will not be constantly prepared. This will just be another spell that's in your known list, but not in your always prepared list.
Okay.
So the always prepared spells will be your life domain spells, right? Aren't those the ones that are considered always prepared?
Yeah, the what?
The life domain spells? Aren't those the free ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Were you hoping that you could just cast any cleric spell at any time?
I was hoping that if everybody who speaks Elvish can get a spell off of this,
See, your shows everything.
that for
you may have had to.
preparing
Did you
classes,
download?
it's less
Like when
fair
you first.
if, they basically get one to just have at their will.
Yeah.
But it just kind of adds to my like pool. Not that I can cast at will, but
I see what you're saying.
Because it's advantageous for non-spell preparing classes
like
in
the
this
bard
case.
and okay, then in that case we'll do it always prepared as well. This one will just be at the ready. So we'll say that you basically, because this is so outside of like your normal way of learning how to cast spells and incantations, which normally you're just like praying and communing with your god Ilmater. This one you have to like exert some heavy effort studying, and in doing so you wouldn't need to prepare it. The way that the cleric prepares spells is that you meditate, and so because this particular spell wouldn't be one that you meditate in order to prepare, I guess it wouldn't make any sense to have you need to prepare it. We'll just have this one be always prepared and be a perma spell for you.
Word, that's hope I'm not like influencing you with my desires.
I think that it actually makes what you're saying makes sense. That makes more sense to me. So than to have it be prepared. That doesn't really make sense.
That is something that I was kind of thinking of bringing up at some point anyway. So if you, we can talk about it otherwise, but
yeah,
it won't be for a while.
Yeah, I think it'll be on a case by case basis, and whether or not it makes sense for you to need to prey on something in order to gain access to the spell, or if it's something that you have access to by other means.
Awesome, sounds good. Thank you.
Sweet, you got it. Coolio.
And
you want to gamble?
With that, I'm going to head over to the table.
Cool.
And I'm going to introduce myself, and I'm going to say hello to the dwarf in Dwarfish.
Cool.
I just happen to know those are my languages.
Great.
Got them all in tonight.
Sweet. The dwarf looks up at you, and you're holding the sippy. Are you still drinking the beer?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. So you're holding it with two hands, and you kind of sip, and then you casually kind of say hello to him in Dwarvish, and the table sort of looks up at you, and he grins, and he says hello back to you in Dwarvish, and then he's gonna kind of give out a chuckle and pull up a chair right next to him to his right, and he kind of knows. There's a knowing look. He introduces himself. Do you want to sit down with him?
Yes, I'm going to sit down and extend my hand for a handshake.
Great. Awesome. So you extend your hand for a handshake. Everybody at the table puts their hands in, and then they go, oh! It was totally unplanned, and then they all kind of laugh, and they're definitely drinking quite a bit. The dwarf goes ahead and introduces himself. He says, Irtok, good to see you. Welcome. My name's Gerbil. And he says it like that. Patrick, what's wrong?
What the fuck is that?
My name's Gerbil. Yeah, I'm a combat. I'm a student and instructor in the combat spire. Come on by. You like to fight, or you just like to gamble? I see you're a man of the cloth.
Yes, I'm more of a healer myself, but I can swing a mace when the time calls.
Yeah, well, don't we all? That's great. All right. Hey, knuckleheads, let's listen up. This is Irtok. Go ahead and describe yourself to him briefly. The gnomish woman says, good day. I'm Gertrude. I'm
Gertrude, okay?
Gertrude Trimbledumble.
Can you look up a random name generator? Like,
no, it's my brain.
Wait,
brain.
Do you not have your voice changer?
I do, but it's not ready right now.
Okay.
So the gnomish woman introduces herself. She says, I'm Gertrude Trimbledumble, and I'm, whatever. And then that's Gertrude. She's kind of shy. And the human man says, the other interstitial people introduce themselves. but they're not important. And you're not clocking them anyways. You're really trying to clock Gerbil, Gertrude, and the humans. Human says, "Hello there, Irtok. I'm Gary the bear."
What?
They call me
Gary the Bugberry.
Gary the bear. Yeah. What brings you here? What games do you like to play? 7-card stud, Texas Hold'em. You like to play craps? You like roulette? What do you like to play? What kind of games? And he's like way on it right now, and he's like ready to go. He's shuffling the deck and getting ready, and he's all set to go.
He's
Gary, that's
now.
the human. His name's Gary the bear.
Gare Bear.
Gare Bear.
I'm gonna say dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. And he says, good on you. All right, ante's 5 gold. Everybody, we're playing 7-card stud. And he just, boop, 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 and then all of a sudden you've got your cards in your hand. And you've paid 5 gold pieces, which is pretty big, like, ante, but what are you going to do? And Gerbil right next to you, he goes, lad, look, listen to me, just get out of here. Just fold this hand. You ain't got the stones to stick with the big guns, okay? Yeah. And he's kind of doing his act right now. And action's actually going to open on you. So the way we're going to play this is basically just why don't you go ahead and roll? Why don't you roll two D12s? I think you're trying to whisper to me and it's not working. It's /W GM, not W/.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also don't have my mouse, so I can't right click. Can I just roll them each?
Yeah, sure. All right, good. All right, cool. So you have a 1 and a 6, and then your face-up card is wrong one. Is another 1. So you currently have a pair of 1s, which we're just gonna call them 1s. They're not gonna be aces. They'll just be 1s. So you have a pair of 1s currently, and you look around and you're up first, and it's just whether or not you wanna wager that you have the best hand. I don't really know how to do this right now, but so I don't know if you want to attempt to cheat or anything like that at this game.
No, thanks.
Okay, cool.
Making friends.
Yeah. So Gerbil, looks over at your 1 and he kind of laughs and he says, "Okay, all right, now seriously, just get the hell out of here. I was joking before, but now you gotta fold. You gotta fold, Sonny. Have you played cards before? Irtok.
I've played a card game or two.
All right. And with that, are you going to bet or check or raise or whatever?
I'm going to check.
Okay, cool. It's gonna check. It's gonna get to what's her name? Gertrude Trimble, and she's going to pull out some sort of a gadget, and she's gonna press a button, and it's gonna and it's gonna say bet on it, and then she's gonna go, I bet, and she's gonna bet 10 gold pieces into the stack that's in the middle right now. 10 gold pieces, bang, just like that. No big deal. Everybody folds, gets around to Gary the bear, and Gary the bear, he's gonna say, that machine, that's bad news. Hey, Irtok, that machine, that's bad news. I'm out of here. And he's gonna fold. And now it's back on you.
I'll call.
You'll call, and everybody goes, ooh, Gertrude and Irtok. Okay, all right. So you call. All right, cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you just roll 2 more. This is going to be 5-card stud, not 7-card stud. I'll have you roll 2 more dice. Where am I? You got a 12 and an 11 and then I'll roll one for you, and that is a 12. Cool. So you currently have 6, 1, 1, 12, 11, 12. That's too many dice, but that's how it is. So you have 2 pair.
Stud.
You've got 2 pair, and hang on, let me just see what homie's got. Okay, cool. All right, actions on you. There's currently, let's see, 20 plus 20. There's currently 40 gold pieces sitting in the middle of this. The group's kind of gone silent, and a lot of people are just looking at you, kind of like this, like kind of worried for you. You're up. Gertrude has her machine on the table. She looks pretty confident.
Okay. Can I take a closer look at Gertrude to see if I can surmise her behaviors based on what I saw in my last insight check, or perform another insight check?
Yeah, definitely. You can perform an insight check. Let me get Gertrude going here. Yeah, go ahead and roll yourself an insight check. Okay, cool. Roll insight and then also roll sleight of hand. All right.
Oof. Oof.
Rough.
Uh-oh.
You look at Gertrude. Gertrude is a stone wall. Seems comfortable. And you're going to maybe try and use a little foot mirror situation, maybe to get a peek at the cards that she's got or something like that. And you are going to spill your beer. You're going to spill your beer and get the cards wet. And this is kind of not a chill moment for your talk. As you're trying to cheat, you spill your beer and ruin this brand new card game that you were involved with. Everybody stands up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And because you,
it is a pretty big beer.
it's a big ass beer, yeah. The way that you kind of spilled your beer has definitely ruined the cards in this situation. And they don't catch you trying to cheat because of the beer spilling disaster, but they do agree that because you just ruined the hand, you are going to have to forfeit the hand. So you have to forfeit. You lose your money.
Okay, and I will. I'll toss in another 5 gold as apology.
Okay, so that's a total of 20 gold that you'll be taking away from your stash.
Yes.
There. Yeah, so you almost lost it all. On your first night.
I've got 41.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're chilling then.
Lost
okay.
half.
Yeah, you could get it back, no problem. Cool. So you've spilled the beer. Everyone goes, whoa, and Gertrude is like, oh, he forfeits the hand. He forfeits the hand, and she pulls all the money in, and keeps it. And Gerbil is just side-eyeing you like this, and he's just like,
I'm gonna stand up and slap Gerbil on the back and say, maybe tomorrow night will be my night.
maybe next time you get the kids sippy beer, huh? I think you had a little too much tonight. Gary the bear is like, he's looking very destitute at the cards, and it's paining him to see his cards ruined in this way. But he recognizes that you gave him 5 gold to buy a new set, but it was like his children have just. There's a lot of, not his children, but he's like,
Ew.
he
He
cared,
just got them.
he cared greatly for these cards.
That he bought 5 minutes ago.
That's okay. Who? That Gary bought 5 minutes ago.
Because you said they were a brand new pack. They
Did
were
I say it was brand
cards.
new? Oh shoot.
I
Well,
think so.
Yeah.
He gets attached very quickly.
Yeah.
I guess he's
That's
not
why
that broken up about it.
card.
I forgot that I said they were brand new. My bad. So he's just
Brand
like,
new cards. You spilled beer all over them.
but he's like, look, Irtok, good to meet you. Or wait, this is Gary the bear talking now, so he's gonna say, yeah, Irtok, good to meet you. Look, next time maybe we play some dice. That way you can't ruin the game with spilling beer. Maybe we'll play some dice next time, huh? How about it? And he lets you know that you can come by the Spire of Relation, and he'll be there basically teaching the art of gamesmanship, how to, and strategy. That's kind of like his, that's Gary the Bear's like forte. And no one else really is super nice to you after that. They're not mean to you, like they get it, an accident happened, but you're kind of that was kind of a rough first impression.
Yeah, Irtok's gonna hang his head, turn around, and join the rest of the group.
All right, yeah. Cool. So the night's winding down at this point. You go out and join the rest of the group. They're chilling. What does everybody want to do to end this first evening in Tassel, Tori? Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Again, it's tired. She's halfway through her beer and she's hiccuping.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, Penaeus and I have just been sitting here studying this book and chatting and stuff like that. And,
yeah,
We're pretty fried.
Figuring out. Yeah, brain fried.
for sure. This is kind of like a standard evening for the two of you. You guys like to go to Mokey's and grab a beer, and so you're just chatting like it's any other day.
Yeah. Penaeus decides against playing his pan flute.
Yeah, did you
You
want
gotta
to play?
leave them wanting more, you know?
Gotta
Like
leave 'em
if you
wanting.
play every time I ask you to play,
Uh,
trust me, okay? I've been around the block a couple times, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet
Gotta
you
keep
have.
your value up.
Penaeus.
I mean, I work in a brothel. Come on.
In the daycare center.
That's right. I'm a brothel daycare agent.
By day, by night, you entertain.
You perform.
That's right.
Other things.
Great. All right, cool. So that's gonna wrap it up for that evening. Y'all are gonna go back. They're gonna stay in the brothel for tonight, Mgannet and Irtok. If that's okay.
You get
with
to
you.
share a room.
Yeah. They'll share a room. And then, you know, maybe you guys can find a place of your own or something like that in the meantime, or tomorrow or something like that. And but for tonight, you're just gonna crash. You're gonna couch surf for a little bit until you can get a lease in this.
Elva's
town.
being so generous by giving you a free night in her.
Thank you.
Yes.
We gotta share a room.
Yes, you have to share a room though.
I don't take up much space.
See?
I'll just sleep at the foot of the bed like a dog.
Yeah, I snore.
I'll sleep through anything.
All right.
All right, so everybody retires for the evening, and I mean, Penaeus, did you want to spend the evening studying, or?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Sure.
Components, what does that mean in a spell?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay.
We're not gonna do
That makes a difference.
Yeah, like
Makes a difference.
Okay.
when it comes to
We're
like
Yeah.
pretty much
material-
ignoring components totally.
Pretty much, yeah. Except for very high.
Unless there's
spells.
like something special.
Yeah, like a high level.
Components are like, okay, you need to have these ingredients, or like
Exactly,
hold this stick in order to cast this spell. Okay.
There's 3 kinds. There's like saying something, there's doing something with your hands, or there's like a material that's required.
Yeah.
Oh, those are all components. Yeah, we're gonna ignore material unless it's a really high
level
spell that's like
Specific and high. Okay.
you need 1,000 diamonds to cast Revivify or something like that. Then you're gonna need that. But for the most part, V and S mean verbal and somatic. Verbal means you have to be able to say something. Somatic means you have to be able to do some gesture with your hands.
Gotcha.
If you're
Like if you're bound.
Yeah, if you're restrained or if you're gagged or something like that, you can't use spells that require somatic or verbal in those cases.
And you were saying if you're ignoring somatic for like if you're dual wielding weapons or a shield and weapon.
Yeah. Wielding weapons, you can
You can still wave
if you're
your weapon
holding
like a wand.
you could just be like 1 second and then
Yeah.
I mean, I think
it's up to you, the DM.
And we can discuss it.
Seems like it would be more fun to not have to keep track of whether or not you're holding your weapon.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like keeping track of that, to be honest. So.
Yeah, it's whatever you're comfortable with.
Just cast. You can do, maybe it's your eyebrows. Maybe that's how you cast spells. You know, maybe that.
I can't
cast with his tongue.
I can't do one eyebrow. I've tried my whole life to do one eyebrow at a time, and I can't. It's always fun. I was like,
I'm in pain watching you try.
I'm like, one eyebrow just.
I use fart in general direction.
That's a level 5 spell. So
yeah.
You're gonna need about 50 diamonds for that one.
General direction of farting. Yeah, great. So yeah,
can we pick our spells next week?
Yeah, you can definitely pick your spells next week. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to mull on it. I gotta narrow it down to like 4.
Mull on it. Yep. And I'm also thinking that you guys were all level 1. You finished this big freaking dungeon. You've all certainly gained some valuable insight and experience into this world. I believe that a level up is also in order. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Penaeus especially for just destroying
all those kills. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is one more thing I'd like to do. If am I spending all of this time reviewing the book? I'd love to at some point try to find someone in town to convert my my lion head into a hat.
Yeah, definitely.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
it's a tiger though, isn't it?
Yeah, like a taxidermist.
Panther. It's a panther.
Yeah, but the panther head.
So
I've got some errands I'd like to run tomorrow too. So maybe
maybe tomorrow.
Maybe we all take a day tomorrow to just like walk
just
around.
Bang it
run errands.
Yeah.
Do some errands. Go to Home Depot. See if we have time.
Totally.
I want to find out what these potions are.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Cool. Love it.
And I'll have to come up with some NPCs.
Yeah, take this. Find a random name generator as well.
G-E-R.
Yes. Of course, the taxidermist office.
Gerby and Gary.
Bear.
Yeah.
Was it Gary with a G-E-R?
Gurry.
Gurry
The bird. Yeah. Dope. Yeah, so we'll have some fun in Tassel Tori the next couple days. Yeah, there's some fun stuff for us to do around
Awesome
here.
job, everybody.
Sweet.
Good
Good shit,
everyone.
guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good job escaping the night. That was smart because he totally would have fucked you up. Like, for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad nobody wanted to go back to the night.
There was a minute there I thought I was a dead woman last week, and I was like, I deserve this.
Yeah,
So
it was pretty. I mean, that crossbow would have killed you also if it hit.
Wow.
Yeah, you would have been dead.
That was a close
Oh my
one. I
God.
was literally listening to that as I was changing a diaper, and I was like, "Oh no,
I don't know what's worse.
I'm gonna come back and she's gonna be dead. There's gonna be shit here. It's gonna be shit there. It's everywhere."
Shit everywhere.
God. So crazy.
Oh man.
All right.
I think we all learned something.
We did.
Did we?
I learned that
getting
you don't
there.
have to fight everything. You know,
Yeah, we
I
didn't fight
assume
the
that
rats.
just because
We didn't
you
fight the rats.
created it, we should be fighting it. And I think I learned that, you know, there's no shame in running away from a giant knight and a pack of swarming rats.
Or trying to talk to somebody. Like, we didn't kill the bandits right away. You know, we talked to them.
Right.
And
I just
Eventually we
want
did.
rats
We
out of
did kill